Man, I love that fucking music. Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome back to some Days Gone expert gameplay with Spawnicus Rex. How the fuck are you, folks? Hello and welcome in. First one in the chat, CJ Voorhees 93. What's up, man? Hello. Drewzilla is with us. Hello. Obscured by Ink. What's up, Obi? WD. Hello. What's going on? Jeremy McGee, my brother from another mother from back in Texas. What's up, Jeremy? How are you, buddy? Dandy Denny 07. Hello, ma'am. Hello and welcome in, everybody. Nice to see y'all here. How we doing today? All right, let's play some mother flipping Days Gone. I love this fucking game. I mean, I have to be entirely honest with myself. Days Gone actually has ruined video games for me. I can't take other games seriously anymore. I try to play other games. Cannot make myself like it as much as I like Days Gone. I don't know what it is, man. I wish I knew what it is, but I don't. All right, so this should be the correct save. Shit, what the fuck is today, man? Today is the 7th, so yeah, this should be our most recent save. Lexi Price, I must agree. I'm afraid I must agree. Love this game. Oh shit, tell me it ain't choppy. Is it choppy for everybody else? It fucking better not be. Actually, no, it really shouldn't be. I am looking at the streaming software right now. I'm showing green lights and no lost frames. So we have lossless transmission on my side so far. Any problems should be server side or with, you know, on Wi-Fi, stuff like that. Okay, so where are we at? What were we doing? That's right. We were going to go clear the Iron Butte area. Yeah. Oh, it's just your phone? Ah, okay, cool. Oh, good. I'm glad you got that sorted. Yeah, I mean, let me knock on some wood here. The stream should be good for everybody tonight. I don't anticipate any problems. Tech-wise, everything's running smooth so far. I totally just shot myself in the foot, didn't I? Fuck, touch wood. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, we need to get over here and clear the Iron Butte region. We'll have 2 ambush camps, 2 Nero injectors. We'll go ahead and take care of those, get the fog removed here. What that will do for us, that will open routes to new hidden loot locations that we currently did not have access to. There are like 3 locations here to pick up fully crafted items. And then there's also an excellent crafting materials location here. We'll probably hit that too while we're here. Those are actually great ways to recover from the mission where you lose your gear to Schizo. Excuse me. Everybody knows there will be spoilers on these streams that we kind of can't help that. So just be aware, we are talking some pretty heavy story spoilers here. When you get betrayed by Schizo and you lose all your gear or lose a lot of your gear, an easy way to recover from that is to come here, come back into Iron Butte, open up the Iron Butte area, get those hidden loot locations and that crafting location as well, crafting materials location. James Guan, what's up, homie? How the hell are you, sir? Hey, man, I saw those pictures you did on your Instagram from the AI portraits. That's pretty fucking badass, man. I did one of those too. I thought it was kind of cool. Claire said I didn't look ridiculous in them, but she always tells me I have a great face for radio, so take that as you will. All right, let's do it, man. I know I have 2 ambush camps here. The way I like to do these, this one in particular, what is this, the RV camp? Isn't that over this way? Redwood RV camp? Yeah, I think that's the one. Let's try that. Wouldn't yours just be a Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park remake? You know, I actually thought about doing like my logo, you know, the skull and flames from my logo, but that really wouldn't work because it requires you to submit, what, at least 10 images, 10 selfies. And then I'm listening for growls. Usually get attacked by a wolf here. Anyway, you have to submit like 10 selfies, preferably from slightly different angles, if possible. But I can't really do that with my logo. It's just a fucking skull and flames and shit. But I could do dinosaurs and shit. There we go. That would be funny.
Get in there.
Oh shit. Now I hear growling. And my focus is empty. Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Come here. Careful what you wish for. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what kind of loot we get from these assholes.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Actually, car alarm rag and 2 sterilizer. Out fucking standing. I actually am still a bit low on crafting materials and supplies and stuff because of, you know, we just recently did that mission where we lost our gear. Got betrayed by Schizo and lost our gear.
Fresh
Let's see. Excuse me, 1 second. CJ says, Claire said she hasn't played Mass Effect yet, but might like it. The trilogy is one of the free games of the month. For no shit, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Dude, I was just playing that on Saturday nights. That was my Sci-Fi Saturday game. We've dropped that stream. We finished Mass Effect 1, and we wanted to free up Saturday evenings for the collaboration that Claire and I have started, the Feedback Loop Arcade live stream that we're doing. So we needed to free up Saturday nights, and I was done with part 1, so we dropped Sci-Fi Saturday. But yeah, I fucking love those games. I don't think Claire would dig it, honestly. She doesn't get into like the real, like, I don't know, like the upgrade systems, like upgrading the ship in Mass Effect 2 and, you know, gathering the shit to upgrade the weapons and the inventory systems and stuff like that. She just really doesn't dig that kind of gameplay. So I don't know that she would enjoy a big role-playing game like that. Now, if she got into it and was like, oh, this is cool, yeah, I know she'd be fucking awesome at it, but I don't think she'd really dig it. It's not really her kind of game. And, oh, hey, Dub Rider 97 is with us. Hey, what's up, Dub Rider? Hello and welcome. WD says censored Schizo. Censored. All right. Okay, nice. I mean, that actually worked out well. I am trying to harvest as much meat as I can because, you know, here pretty soon we'll be headed south to the Crater Lake and the Highway 97 area. You know, Crater Lake, Diamond Lake, those late game areas, late game camps. Let's see. I actually do want to go this way. I do love rolling up on those late game camps with a shitload of meat and bounties and stuff. That's, yeah, okay, that's assholes. All right, now I think we've already hit level 3 with Iron Mike's camp. So I really don't have much use for hostages right now. I'm already level 3 with Tucker. I'm already level 3 with Lost Lake. And getting to level 3 with Copeland's camp doesn't really matter at this point in the game. I mean, you can, and it's cool if you can pull it off. It's one of those things that's like, that's a total badass move, getting to level 3 with Copeland's camp before you come back from Highway 97 and Crater Lake.
Got it.
It's a real fucking power move, but
Help! Help! Over here!
it's not necessary. Like, did I just hear a wolf? That got me nervous. Anyway.
You're gonna be okay. You want to die out here? Look, there's a camp. Camp? Where?
Let's see.
Show me. We'll go.
CJ says, they didn't really say how important upgrading the ship was, so I didn't invest much in it, then lost some crew members in Mass Effect 2. Learned the hard way, yeah. Yeah, and on that one, for me, it was just well, it says there's upgrades I can do, so fuck, let's do them. You know, let's see what we can do. So I had the ship pretty well up. I mean, I've played Mass Effect 2 several times, but on my first playthrough, I did upgrade the ship pretty well. Whatever weapon upgrades and shit you have available, you know, of course I did all that shit. Mass Effect 2 is actually my favorite in the series. I loved Mass Effect 2, man. I really wanted to play it on Sci-Fi Saturday. The schedule just didn't work out. I'm sure I'll play it again in the future. And Obi says, hey Rex, will you be doing a fresh Witcher 3 playthrough, or will you be using a prior save playthrough? You know I'm going to start a fresh playthrough. Yeah, man, I'm going to start over from nothing for that one. What I did just a couple of weeks ago, I started a Witcher 3 playthrough here, right now, just to get warmed up at it, kind of get back into it, remember where things are at, remember how, where to go and what to do to get leveled up pretty early. Just refamiliarizing myself with the game so that on Wednesday, December 14th, when the next gen edition of Witcher 3 starts, I'll be able to pick it up. So I'm glad you brought that up, Obi. Actually, that allows me to segue into the announcement I needed to make. Wednesday, December 14th, we're going to pause the Days Gone playthrough. We're going to wrap up the expert gameplay series of Days Gone, and we're going to transition that to expert gameplay of The Witcher 3. I've had a lot of requests for The Witcher 3 to stream it on this channel. Just from people in general, I've been having requests to stream that game on this channel, and it's one that I fucking love. So I've said all along, if they ever actually release the remaster, I am playing that motherfucker. It's happening. So that's definitely something we're doing. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, bud. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, I need to say hello to Anton G. Good evening to you as well. Hello, and Basics of Pain. B.O.P. in the house. What's up, buddy? How the hell are you, man? Gonna be here all night. Where's my ratchet and wrench? Oh, Anton says Witcher 3 is dope. Yeah. Oh, and even B.O.P. is into Witcher 3. Right on. I knew I liked you guys. Okay, I actually don't need Trust with Iron Mics. I don't need credits at Hot Springs. I might as well go on and send in to Copeland's, man. There's no reason not to. We're pretty close to leveled up with Cope. Shit. A couple more of those might get me there, actually.
Deacon St. John. Okay, keep running. Stay out of sight.
Obi, I'm not sure, man. I think it is actually a new version. I guess if you already own the game, then it may simply be like a patch download, just like download an update for it. Or it may actually be a whole new version. I don't know, man. I'm kind of curious about that now, actually. Oh, man. B.O.P., I gotta say it, dude. I love The Witcher 3 for that reason exactly. The great little side quest. And I think even the inventory system, it's kind of weird, but it's really unique. And once you get used to how the inventory system works at shops and stuff, it's fucking brilliant. Because let's say you have an alchemy recipe that you're trying to buy the ingredients to craft that alchemy recipe. You can actually find it in the shop menu by just saying, hey, I want to craft, like pin the recipe. And now when you're looking at the merchant's inventory, the items are right fucking there. You can see exactly what you need. There are so many little quality of life gameplay improvements to the way they designed that game. It's fucking brilliant, man. Just great gameplay wise. And then every single side mission, every one of them, every side mission has got some kind of little story with it, Even the little like fetch quest, little fetch and carry ridiculous side quests like that. They all have some kind of little story behind them. All right, let's see if I can make this on the first try. Sure would like to get those deer. Oh, well. Hey, man, don't get in my way, though. For real. Oh, we are not making that shit. Oh. We are going to photo mode, though. Yeah, oh, shit. Oh, that's a good shot. I didn't realize I'd catch the sniper beam in there. Oh, that's how it's going down, man. Yeah. So, pro tip, don't miss those jumps, man. All right, let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. Actually, I kind of want to set it. Yeah, there we go. I want to set it to the sniper being in focus. That's what I want. There we go. Now we'll open up the aperture a little bit. That's ridiculous. Oh shit, that's kind of wicked, actually. Okay, I'll quit fucking around in photo mode. Let's go.
Sons of bitches.
There we go. I knew I'd have a really recent save. Pro tip, do not crash into the big thingy there. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Sensei Mike, hello, and Gordon Link, and Ken Proc. Holy shit. Sensei, Gordon, Ken, welcome in, fellas. The jump is impossible without the bike upgrades. I believe I do have the the requisite upgrades. We're already level 3 with Iron Mike's camp, so I've bought all the upgrades that he has available. How dare you kill Deacon? Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's try that again. The bike did feel extra slow today, though, man. Let's go. I think I just did not hit the nitro soon enough. So like, we got a pretty long burn on the nitro. There we go. All right, we're in. Now, here's how I like to do this camp. It isn't like the most efficient way or the most effective way or anything like that. I do this literally so that I don't waste durability on my suppressor, because I want the suppressor for the next camp as much as I can have on there. And it's kind of a, I don't know, it's this ridiculous thing. I just don't want to have to go back to Lost Lake or one of the camps to go refresh my suppressor before I go do the other ambush camp here. All right. What's funny is these guys that like to set themselves on fire and run at you, they'll just set themselves on fire and run to the bottom of this little cliff that you're at and just stand there and die like a bunch of idiots.
Gotta move up. Where is he? He's here.
Oh man, how did I miss that one? That actually should have been a good hit. Anyway. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to be using my suppressor here. Dumbass. Anyway. Okay.
I lost them. You like killing drifters, is that it? How do you like
Yeah,
it
we
now?
will have to go back to camp for another suppressor. That's okay.
Here. Hiding in these bushes.
There we go. I know there was one walking around over here. He went behind this RV and I lost line of sight on him. There we go. There's my next target. Couple of
Cover. Follow the fire.
So you can hear the guys down there setting themselves on fire. Like a bunch of idiots.
Come on.
Oh, these guys are dumb.
There's another one. I got you now.
Ah, there went my suppressor. Now, sometimes this isn't an entirely invincible spot here because sometimes wolves or screamers will spawn here. I don't think the wolves can get up here to you, but what happens is they will literally spawn in up here with you. It's like they shouldn't be able to climb up here, but they'll pop up here anyway sometimes. So you just have to be aware of that. But this is a great little sniper perch. Okay, there's our heavy gunner. Found him. Gonna need my saddlebag soon. Yeah, let me go ahead and top off the ammo from the saddlebag. Might as well. No harm in it. All right, let's go. All right, I am going to take just a second to catch up with the chat before we push up and clear those last few marauders. All right. Oh, shit, I do need to catch up. All right, so I need to say hello to Passion Flower Percussion. PFP, what's going on, girl? Welcome in, ma'am. Hi. And Joe says, which is why I can watch Claire play all the horror games, though, because it's more like a movie. Yeah, dude, I'm really enjoying watching Claire play the Callisto Protocol. That game is fucking awesome, man. It's legit just a lot of fun to watch. Like in the mornings when Claire is streaming, I'm usually doing other stuff. I'm doing stuff around the house, you know, little projects around here or whatever. But here lately, since she started playing Callisto Protocol, man, I ain't getting shit done in the morning because I'm actually casting the stream onto the TV from my phone. I'm not just sitting there looking at it on my phone while I do other shit. I've got it up on the TV and watching it in the living room. It's that good. All right, and let's see. Dub says, look to this one from the reservoirs. Oh, you like to do this one from the reservoir side? Yeah, come in from the other side and use stealth. Yeah, that is a really good way to do it, yeah. Always a ton of screamers in that spot. Yeah, I know. You have like 4 or 5 spawn in on top of you sometimes. And then the guys, oh, yeah, they're setting themselves on fire to keep everybody warm. I mean, that's really wonderful. Tom, the Juice Box Jameson. What's up, Juice Box? How are you, bud? Also pumped for Dead Space. Oh, I heard they're what, doing a remaster? Now, is it a remaster or like a legit remake where they're just remaking it? And let's see, Joe says, maybe remembering wrong. At one point, did you say you didn't think you'd want to play Callisto Protocol? Yeah, it's not really my kind of game. It's a lot of fun to watch, but I don't think it's one I would really want to play as much. It's more one of those games that's totally in Claire's wheelhouse. Just chilling. Yeah, shit, me too, honestly. Just chilling, playing some Days Gone. All right, let's take out the rest of this camp. I mean, I probably will play Callisto Protocol someday, but I'm certainly not going to step on Claire's toes and be fucking around with it while she's trying to stream it. All right, now where's that heavy gunner at, man? There's only 4 left. There we go. Haha. Gotcha. I think this rifle can take him in 1 hit if you go for a body shot. No! There we go. I guess it is just the BFG that can take those guys out in 1 body shot. Dude, quit running. Quit running! Thank you. Oh, that should have been a clean hit, man. Whoa, I think it's actually being a little bit fucky. He had some kind of like halo around him for a second there. That was weird. There we go. Ah, there's the other one. See, they forgot they're dealing with a T-Rex. If they stop moving, I can't see them. Here we go. Aw, is he stuck? Poor little guy.
1 more left.
1 more left. Oh, and we just found him too. Hello? Okay, let's get in there. Oh, I did it again. God damn it, I just left my bike up there. That's the main thing for me when I come in from that ledge up there. I leave my fucking bike up there every time.
Guess your days of setting ambushes around
fucking
here are
idiot.
over. Oh, we look like the type to have an underground bunker. Yeah?
All right. And there should be like a lot of corpses, right? There's the screamers. We've got screamers up there on the top of the ledge now. I just heard them. I knew I was hearing something up there. I hear them. There's one right there. At least one. Damn it, boy. Yeah, there's one. Two. That's two right there.
There we go.
Is that it? Just those three? Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can recover the bike. Dumbass. Yes, yes, please recover bike. Thank you. Where'd you put it? Oh, it always puts it way up there. God damn it. All right. When we get done here, we'll have to run to go get the bike. I am glad that they put in the feature where you can just recover your bike from the map. So there's another pro tip, folks. Did you know that if your bike is lost, you can recover it from the map? I was just demonstrating that. That's why I left it up there on that ledge, because I really thought you guys would like to know that pro tip. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. You dropped the bike in Crater Lake? Not yet. That'll be later when we get down there. I mean, it's happening. We know it's going to happen, but not yet. All right, let's go ahead and unlock the bunker here.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, chicks love the bike, huh? Yeah, chicks dig a nice bike, huh? Oh, Ken, yeah. I'm sorry, were you not familiar with Claire? Yeah, that's Claire Weaver, host of the Days Gone podcast. She is also 8-Bit Terror on YouTube and Instagram and Reddit. All right. There we go.
Map. Looks like they marked it up good. Crafting. Hello.
Okay. We don't really need anything here. Nero research site down here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I am an idiot. God damn it. Folks, I think I need to play more Days Gone. I'm getting sloppy. Okay, so what we should have done while we were up there with the bike, should have got that fucking Nero injector while I was up there. Now I'm going to have to make this jump again and hope I don't fuck it up. Joe Schmo 0216. Thank you for putting those links in the chat there, bud. Folks, y'all know what it is. You know why it's there. You know that right there is the way we help the channel grow. BuyMeACoffee.com. DaysGonePodcast.threadless.com. That's where it's at, man. Merch and memberships. Memberships and merch. All right. Let's get her moving and go. All right. I like to start from here, get our top speed up, and I think it's about right in here, hit the nitro. Oh, fuck! Right. Who's that fuel can?
Fuel can.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, the bike should be leveled up enough to do any of the bike jumps in this area.
That's it.
Because we do have all of the upgrades available from Iron Mike's camp.
It doesn't look too bad.
Claire the Swearer, also known as 8-Bit Terror. Hey, Taryn. Hello. Hello and welcome, young man. All right, let's try again. Get in that fucking injector, man. No way, dude. Did you? I totally. I would have wiped that motherfucker out.
Bounty.
Assholes. No, we haven't done the sawmill yet. Oh, well, let me say hello to Terrence. Hey, Terrence. Hello and welcome, man. Welcome in. Nice to see you. But no, sir, we have not done the Sawmill Horde yet. I will be doing that early. I always do that early, but I do it right before I head south to the Crater Lake and Highway 97 area. There it is. All right, now don't let me forget. I need to get this fucking injector while I'm up here. Dang it. All right. Ooh, and we do need a little scrap, too.
Nothing like scrap.
Nice. Okay, let's see where we're at. I think this one needs to go into stamina. Yeah, this one will go on stamina. Final one will go into focus.
Yeah, a Nero injector. Let's see if it still works.
Oh, he got giddy when he heard me saying his name. It's adorable.
Steroids. Is that what this shit is?
All right. Now we can go back to Lost Lake. Top off that suppressor. Yeah, Terrence, glad you could join us, man. How are you? Lots of folks here tonight. Shit, man. I see we got what? Viewers are up to 37 now? Right on. Outstanding. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have y'all here with us. I'll pop up in the chat, say hi. I'll try to give you a shout out.
Hey.
Yeah, and there's one right there. Dog Bone. Good evening. Oh, the Wednesday evening Days Gone works well for your schedule? Right on.
Glad you're back.
Yeah, I want to be careful not to accidentally pick up any of these story missions while I'm here. It's just not what we're working on right now. Trying to clear the map in Iron Butte.
Got good shit in stock today.
Buzz, how's a camper's life?
Bike's looking pretty busted.
Sawmill Horde with the 50 cal. I mean, it can be done. Textbook classic Dukes of Hazzard jump. Yeehaw!
Should have new shit later.
Shit.
Stop by.
Aw, thanks, Ken. Ken says we're all here for your awesome voice. Man, that's a voice made for podcasting or reading the news. You know, and I find that interesting. I really fell into live streaming by accident. This was not by design, man. I got really into Days Gone and wanted to start making Days Gone videos and wanted to show my technique for getting the SMP-9 unlocked really early in the game. And I knew that live streaming was the correct medium to do that. Because, I mean, most people aren't going to sit there and watch a 2-hour-long tutorial video. But if I do it as a live stream where I'm answering questions and explaining what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, people can interact with it and everything like that. It's a much better format for a long-form tutorial video. So that's why I started doing live stream. live streaming, but it's interesting. I've been told my entire life that you need to be doing radio, son. You know, I've been told my whole life I need to be doing radio or something like that. But really, radio it's a dying industry, you know. Radio DJs don't make like killer money like they used to back in the 50s and 60s or whatever, even if they were making good money back then. Shit, I don't know. But they don't now. You know, there's just no money in that, really. So I still kind of wound up in a position where I'm doing live broadcasting, but totally by accident and not at all related to the radio voice or whatever. You know, it's like I still do live broadcasting, but it had nothing to do with that. It was all because of gaming. It's fucking hilarious, I think. Did I say hello to Who Fan? I think I read out one of your comments, but I don't recall saying hello. If I failed to say hi, sorry, man. Hi. And William McCraney. What's up, Will? Welcome in. Terrence says, question, I beat the game last year, but how do you get to the challenges? Okay, so you should have access to the challenges from the main menu. Just right there on the main menu is go to challenge menu. That's your challenges. Now, if you do not see that on your main menu, if you legit do not see that, you do need to get online and download like the latest version. Because the challenge mode was actually DLC. So if you're just playing straight off of a disc with no downloads, with no updates downloaded, then yeah, you will need to. But otherwise, it should be right there on your main menu. Taking you down memory lane? Yeah. Does Claire ever tell you that? Yes, Claire tells me all the time that I have the face for radio. Broadcaster voice, yeah. Yeah, I really want to get into like voiceovers and stuff. It's tweaking your subwoofer. Now, that is the broadcasting hardware that I have. I do have audio processors and stuff on here as well. So yes, this is my natural speaking voice. What you're hearing right now is me just having a conversation with friends. This is my speaking voice. But I am running it through audio processors to clean it up and kill room noise and echo and stuff like that. So I'm sorry if I'm stressing out your stereo system. Oh, did I miss saying hi to Slim Shady? Oh shit, Slim, what's up, man? Been watching the playthrough from the beginning, currently at video 9. Okay, right on. Well, I'm glad you got to make it to one of the lives, man. Outstanding. Okay, so let me make sure I didn't fuck up and forget to do something real quick. We did not top off our ammo. Man, y'all was about to let me roll out of this camp without topping off my ammo.
How you been?
How you gonna do a brother like that, man?
Fine today.
Yep, that's nice.
All right.
Yep.
We're set. Let's get back into Iron Butte and finish clearing the map there.
Often.
We're going to go right back over here where we were. I think we're going to hit right here because the ambush camp that we're looking for is right up here. Yeah, that's the one. So we want to get to about right here. Okay. And let's go ahead and travel to this Nero checkpoint. There we go. Blair always flirting with Deke. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really want to get into doing voiceovers and stuff. I've been, we've put out a couple of new videos. Claire and I have produced a couple of new videos just recently. If y'all haven't seen the new videos, really, please do check them out. I'm not saying, hey, go watch my videos and click like and all that bullshit. I'm saying, dude, check out something that we're really proud of, because we had a fucking lot of fun making these new videos. Where I'm going with this is it's the first time that I've ever done actual voiceover for my videos. I've recorded commentary on my videos, but I've always done it while I'm playing. While I'm recording, I'm talking. I've never done actual voiceover until just the last couple of videos. And I'm actually having fun with it. I'm like, dude, I could actually do this. This is fun. I'm enjoying recording these little audio clips to lay over the video that we're making. So it's got me really interested in it. Oh, Joe, thanks, man. Yeah, Joe says the new video's been fucking beautiful. Yeah, the ranged weapons video is my personal favorite, and then the one we did recently, that's the just 3 tips for getting powered up early in any video game. Had a lot of fun with that one too. And yes, we definitely have more content planned for the very near future. Oh, hey, we need to say hello to Mark Brewington. Mark, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, man. Ken is saying, not trying to kiss your ass, but you are really good at this, and you seem to be a cool dude. I fucking love this game, so it's all good. Right on, Ken. And man, we are legit glad to have you here with us. One thing about this fucking game, man, it just seems to draw people, I don't know, more level-headed, like-minded people. You know, most of the folks here with us this evening are fucking killer people, man. I just have, I don't know. Let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet, but I just really love hanging out with y'all, for real. Dude, this place looks barren. Like, textures are weird. Shouldn't there be stuff in, like, no, okay, there's the med kit. Maybe I'm just being weird. Anyway. All right, let's make it daytime and we'll go do the next ambush camp. The real way to go, Commando! Oh my. Yeah, Joe, referencing I think one of the conversations on Claire's live stream, the best fucking cocksuckers in the world. Yeah, all right. Oh, Orgasmo reference. Oh my fucking God, dude. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Holy shit. That movie was so fucking funny, dude. It's one of those stupid, it's so stupid you can't help laughing. The guys from South Park, Matt Parker, Trey Stone, Matt Stone, Trey Parker. Fuck, I don't remember now. Those guys, y'all know who I'm talking about. Fucking Orgasmo, man. Hello. Hi there. Oh, well, Dogbone. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Dogbone says, personally, I'm actually a complete asshole, but that's just me. It's all good, man. And let's see, CJ says, I just did 2 back-to-back playthroughs of Days Gone, then took a break to play the Telltale Batman. Oh, shit. But also with some Days Gone challenge mode mixed in, right on. Might be doing another Days Gone playthrough. Well, of course you're going to do another Days Gone playthrough. We already knew that, dude. It's going to happen. Will says, just curious, but what do you believe Bend Studio is working on? It's a good question. I honestly don't know. Yes, I have recently traveled to Oregon with Claire. She and I took a trip up to Bend, Oregon, and the guys at the studio, Kevin McAllister at the studio, was kind enough to invite us up. We did actually get to go up and see a little bit of Bend Studio and hang out with them for a bit. But no, we were not shown anything. We do not know anything. They were very careful to keep us out of everything, and off of everything except for the drifter bike, which Claire broke while she was there. But not really. It was already broken. She just kind of bumped a piece off of there. That's all. It's not her fault. Hey, baby. Stand by one sec, folks. We're going to switch over to the pause screen for a second. We're going to get Claire set up. She has just resolved the no bed situation.
Indeed.
And is going to come in and hang out with us. Let me make sure we got all the settings dialed in real quick. We will be right back.
Switch it over to, hello.
Testing. There we are. Right on. All right. Joining me right now is my lovely assistant, host of the Days Gone podcast, Claire Weaver, also known as 8-Bit Terror.
Hey.
Babe,
Hey.
how are you?
I'm good.
How was the no bed this evening?
He's fine.
Yeah.
I may have cried.
Oh.
I'm worried about him. He's got a little bit of a fever.
Running a bit of a temperature. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a fever. I call it a fever. I don't actually know what counts as a fever. It's a very low grade fever.
He has an elevated temperature.
Yeah. So he's fine.
What was it? Never mind.
99.2 again.
Okay, it was 99.2.
Yeah.
Okay.
He seemed cooler, but the temperature thermometer read the same as it did earlier. So,
Okay.
But he was fine. He just wanted an early bedtime. So I was like,
I
okay.
could tell he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Yeah.
So, yeah, we read Fuzzy Rabbit and the little engine that could, I think it's called. And Nap Time for Kitty. That's one of his favorites. So anyway, that's off topic. How's everything here? How is everyone?
We are killing infected mutants and rippers and marauders. So we're just doing some killing, you know.
Standard with Fuzzy Rabbit or now. Why are we talking about Knob Gobbler? I see Knob Gobbler in the chat.
Gobbler, what?
Passion Flower brought it up by the looks of
what are we
it. Love
talking
you,
about?
bunch of Knob Gobblers. Higher up.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we were talking about what has Ben Studio working on. Yeah, honestly, don't know, man. I'm sure it's going to be something fucking killer. Honestly, I have faith in them. I like I said, I've met some of those folks. I know that they are passionate about their work, and I expect great things from whatever they're working on.
Yeah. And Big Oof, hello, says, did you guys hear the Days Gone director? I moderate the Days Gone subreddit, so yes, someone shared it over there, and
right.
I've had to lock the comments,
Oh,
and
God.
people keep reporting other people for just fairly, I don't know, fairly tame stuff is happening, but, you know, opinions are flying, and everyone's getting a little butthurt, and I'm just staying out of it. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. And that is my opinion.
But it is also necessary to be a moderator in some conversations. So
yes.
it happens.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on. I had to lock it because people were just like getting
Being
a little
assholes.
heated, and
Yeah.
there was some stuff that was like borderline, and people were reporting each other, and I was just like, oh my god, you children just need to calm down. Playtime's over. Everybody get back to class. CJ says, quoting you, we're killing infected mutants and marauders. That's about it. He left out nearly killing Deke twice on a bike
Hey,
jump.
calm down. You weren't supposed to tell her that.
Wait, what happened? I thought this was the expert gameplay.
I know. I was showing them how to not do it if they want to win. Hey, that should have been a kill.
Watch it like
There
that,
we
huh?
go.
Shoot 'em.
Whoa, hello.
They spawned right behind
Yeah,
you.
they did. All
You
right.
chose the wrong place to stand and take out the
No,
sniper.
sir. I just want a flashbang. I really wanted to put a flashbang in between the three of them there.
My eyes.
That should have stunned her too, but okay.
He shot me!
Ma'am.
The pain.
Okay, so maybe we should have used a smoke bomb.
See, this is why I never use
Some of this.
flashbangs.
Yeah, the smoke bombs will lock them in position for longer.
Yes, because the smoke stuns them, and stuns them to the point where they can't move out of the smoke, so they remain stunned.
Yep.
Did you say she had smoke coming out of her nose?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Huh. I was too busy zeroing in for that headshot, and I didn't see the details.
Passion Flower says, Reddit, a beautiful hive and scum of scum and villainy.
Yeah. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Ken says, still bitter that there's not a sequel. And Big Oof says, we might not get Days Gone 2. I mean, yes, we might not, but yes, we might. We never know.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that John Garvin is not going to be making Days Gone 2.
Yeah.
Because Sony owns the rights to Days Gone 2. To Days Gone, they own the IP. They own the property, the story and the characters and everything. And I mean, I don't know, but just going on what's happened, I don't imagine that there's a chance for a good relationship between two parties. Let's put it that way. But, Sony might decide we want Days Gone 2 and just put a studio on it.
What do we got?
Yeah.
We never know.
CJ says, you tried using a smoke bomb in the Survive challenge. There was a little puff and nothing else. Sat there staring at the screen, questioning what the hell happened.
Is the Survive one, is that the one you did with
That's the
Boris
one
the other day?
yeah, we just did that one. Borislav 24/7 and I, Challenge Mode Master Borislav 24/7, and I just did a collaborative live stream series where he was coaching me through the challenges, and we just wrapped up the last episode of that with the Survive challenge. I recall using smoke bomb pretty effectively once or twice in there.
You did, yeah. I did notice, though, it seems to be that the mechanics worked a little differently in the
Okay.
challenge, but I don't know because I didn't have my hands on the controller. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what was it? The axe single shot kill to the heavies or something? It's like, can you do that in the
right.
game?
Yeah, that absolutely does not work that way in the main game.
Right. So there's some things have obviously been tweaked a little bit.
Yeah.
Forget there was something else as well that I was like, wait, that seems out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I don't
So-
recall now. I remember the thing about the axe being a one-hit kill and the maul, the hammer, sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer, yeah.
It's a one-hit kill on the heavies as well. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, dude, what the fuck? Which, I mean, that's one thing that, like I was saying that night during the stream, the hammer or mace as a weapon has
Right.
always been used to defeat armor. But still, the sledgehammer being a one-hit kill
I mean, it depends
on
where that
heavies in this
hit
game.
is. If you smack someone wearing heavy armor in the chest with a, 30-pound sledgehammer and dent the armor in and crush their lungs, then yeah, they ain't getting up from that.
All right.
But I don't think Deacon's making that shot every time.
Right.
Oh, it was a bike recovery tutorial that you were running through, according to Passion Flower. That's what you were showing people when you
Yes.
crashed the bike multiple times.
Right. I wanted to show the feature of being able to hit recover bike on the map. Thank you, Passion Flower. I had forgotten why I was doing that segment of this tutorial.
The Who fan says Colin Moriarty is always blaming Sony for pushing the Days Gone review copies out well before it was ready. Who is
interesting.
Colin Moriarty? I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? I don't know.
I
who
only
that
know
is.
Moriarty from
Sherlock
Fallout
Holmes.
New Vegas.
Oh. I thought you would say Sherlock Holmes.
Who's that?
You haven't played that game?
No, I haven't.
Slim Shady. Hello, Slim Shady. Slim says they thought it was profitable enough to remake it for PC, though. So they revisited the Days Gone IP, even though they said it was a failure. So who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't remake it. I think it was just released on PC, which
Yeah.
is probably, some licensing deal or something that was put in place months, if not years, before release. It was going to be a PlayStation exclusive for a certain number of months and then released on other platforms. I don't know. I'm just hazarding a guess based on my knowledge of the film industry, which is very different from the game industry, but knowing executives, knowing how the business of making art works. This is something creative that we enjoy and we take pleasure in as we do art, but it is a money-making industry, and you have executives that make decisions based on money. So
All I got from up here was that one of the flashbangs. Like, well, okay, I guess I feel a little less stupid about wasting that flashbang now.
Deacon got some cardio as well.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh, okay, so Colin Moriarty used to work for IGN, then left to form his own company. He owns the Sacred Symbols podcast, which is a really popular PlayStation podcast. Okay, I don't know that. I should check that out, probably.
Yeah.
As
Might
a
be
Sony
interesting.
fan and a podcaster, I should probably listen to that. I don't have time for podcasts anymore. I'm sorry, you were going to say something.
I was going to say, we're going to go ahead and head up to this last ambush camp in this area. Where is the other Nero injector here? Oh, yeah.
CJ says Sony saying that a Days Gone sequel wasn't viable, then announcing the movie is just odd. Also, sorry for ratting you out to Claire, Rex, but someone was going to do it. I just did it first.
This had to be you, huh?
Gotta say hi to Captain Caffeine and Green Designs.
Oh, shit. All right. Captain Caffeine, what's up, Cap? And Green Designs, my actual, in real life brother. What's up, brother?
So going back to Sony not saying that Days Gone sequel was viable, I believe what they did was they turned down a pitch. So like an idea for a sequel. They heard the idea and went, nah, we don't like that one. And that was all that happened. So
Ripper camp.
They've never said,
Goddamn rippers.
no, we're never making Days Gone 2. They haven't said, this property isn't viable and we're not investing any more time in it. Now, they may be thinking that. I don't know. It's all speculation. But all we know for a fact is that there was a pitch and they said, yeah, we don't like that. And that's it. So, never say never. As for announcing a movie, these things are... There's certain divisions within Sony. It's not just like one group of people. There are various different parts of the company. And there's a section of that company that is solely responsible for making movies and TV shows of their owned properties, their intellectual property. So those people are not the same people who decide if there's a Days Gone 2. It's like a completely separate part of the company. They just have the entire catalog of Sony games that they can be like, this one sounds cool, let's make a movie. Or that one sounds cool, let's make a TV show.
Bunch of murdering assholes. Can't let any of them get out of here alive.
Basically not as nefarious as people think and not as well organized as people think. There's just lots and lots and lots of people who all have very different ideas as to what is good and what is viable. James Guan says, can't help but think the movie is going to be shite.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of how these things work, isn't it? I mean,
name a good video game adaptation.
Tell me one actually good video game adaptation movie.
May I ask what
and
rifle?
I'll call you a liar.
What rifle you have?
This is the Talon 7.
Oh, nice. I like that one.
Yeah, it's the level 3 sniper rifle from Iron Mike's camp.
CJ says, I just hope that if we do get a sequel, it's not something completely different that just happens to have the Days Gone name on it. Like Metal Gear Survive.
Drifters you ambushed down there, huh?
Come on, man. Give me some more targets.
Yeah, James says, hopefully The Last of Us is a good adaptation.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that will be, but that's a TV show, so it's a little different. They have a
Yeah.
lot more time. And it's written by Craig Mazin, who is a big fan of the video games, and also he is a really good writer. So I have faith that he has written a fucking killer TV show. And that, you know, the production value looks great, so the actors involved are all excellent. So I don't see how it could really go too wrong. The Who fan says Prince of Persia. I didn't see it. Was that a good adaptation?
Honestly, I don't know the games that well, so I can't tell you if it was a faithful adaptation. But as a movie, it wasn't terribly entertaining. Shit. I wanted to get 2 or 3 of them and didn't get one.
Joe says, I'll say that of all video game movie adaptations, Uncharted has been the best so far. That doesn't make it good, but
Just
I
the
think
best
it's
of-
the best so far.
Yeah.
It was a very low bar,
Yeah. It's
very low standard
The
there to
least
meet.
stinky turd on the pile.
Yeah. And Drewzilla says, Rex, whatever do you mean? Uncharted was like no other movie I've ever seen. CJ says the Talon is my favorite rifle because of that
Really?
reload sound. So
Oh,
satisfying.
the sound is great, yeah, but the reload
do it.
speed.
You son of a bitch. Where you going, huh?
Yeah.
It has that
It's a bolt action.
Sniper Elite kind of
It's a
sound.
bolt action rifle rather than a semi-auto rifle. And that's actually why I don't like it, is because it's bolt action. That's why it shoots so slow.
But you're a sniper, so I don't know. You have time.
Yeah. It is an excellent rifle. It's the first rifle you can get with a triple scope. You get the level 1 zoom, level 2, and level 3. So it is the first rifle you get in the game with that powerful of a scope on it.
I believe the Jameson juice box. Have you said hi to
Oh,
the
yeah.
Jameson?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he just says hello, Claire. So I wasn't sure if he was new in the chat. Hey, juice box. We have Leroy Kincaid is with
Leroy,
us.
hello and welcome.
Leroy says, I literally just finished playing this game and the story was incredible.
Yeah, it was.
What a classic.
Yes, it is. rather.
Hope they do a second installment. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were, which we usually are.
Yeah, this game is fucking killer. I love it. one of the best stories in any video game I've ever played. I mean, The Last of Us was a good story, but Days Gone just has so much more story to it. I'm trying to think of another game that even comes close to those two.
All right, we only have 4 left, but I've only got literally 1 round left in my sniper rifle.
Loot some bodies. See if any of them have ammo.
Oh,
There's a sniper over there.
They won't have sniper rifle ammo.
There's a sniper over there. I thought all the ammo... Now, I've never really get to pay much attention to how the ammo works, but I was under the impression that the ammo situation is a little fudgy with reality, that there's like... You can kind of just pick up sniper rifle ammo from any sniper rifle. No?
No, it's exactly the opposite.
Okay.
The thing that's weird about Days Gone and ammo is ammo that should be compatible with different types of weapons isn't. You have to, because like, I mean,
you have to find someone with the gun that you have.
The exact gun that you have in order to get ammo for it.
I honestly have never paid attention. You know me and using the guns in this game.
Yeah.
Not really something I necessarily pay attention to or understand the nuances of. And you get so much ammo in this. It's like, it's hard to even to pay attention to those things sometimes. There's your ammo. There you go.
There's an ammo can here. That'll help. But actually, I'm missing some assholes. There should be a heavy here.
Is he
and 2 other assholes.
Has he come out of the bunker yet?
He may be down in the bunker, but it's only going to be a problem if he doesn't come out. I heard somebody just then. Was that Deacon?
No, that was someone behind you. Or to your left. In the tunnel, maybe?
That's what I thought, yeah. There may be 1 or 2 moving around down here. Yeah, it looks like we've got 3 assholes that just aren't present.
I don't know when the heavy comes out the bunker, but it may be when you hit 18. You're currently at 17, but I'm not entirely sure. I know it is pretty late.
All right.
But I don't know if it's that late. So he could still be in there.
Yeah, that's possible. I was expecting to have movement on the mini map if he was down there.
Well, not if he hasn't
if he hasn't technically spawned up yet.
Like come into existence. If he hasn't been born yet.
He hasn't been hatched from the hatch.
Yes. Sorry, you said hatch, and I had Callisto Protocol flashbacks from this morning. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I'm not doing my job very well. Lewis is with us. Did we say hi to Lewis? Lewis Trin?
No, not yet. Hi, Lewis. Hello and welcome.
And Lewis says Cyberpunk anime adaptation is surprisingly good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, I really enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077. I did not finish my playthrough of it, but I was having a lot of fun with it. Didn't I just hear somebody? Okay. This camp's being a bit weird. I don't know where these assholes are at. And if I go get the bike, I may end up going too far. I was going to get the bike and kind of drive around because it expands the radius of the minimap. Hopefully, I'll be able to find the missing enemies more easily.
Right.
And also, hopefully, the noise of the bike would bring them out. But, okay, here's one right here. And this may be the number 18 we needed to spawn.
Yeah, that was number 18.
He's just standing there.
He's just having a smoke break.
Yeah, I guess.
So about The Last of Us, the TV show adaptation, CJ says Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson, Jeffrey Pierce, and Merle Dandridge are all going to be in The Last of Us TV show, but only, if I pronounce it, Merle will reprise her role as Marlene. Rumor is Troy will be David. Should be pretty fucking interesting.
That is weird.
Sensei Mike is with us. Hello.
Hey.
Question: what kills more, proximity bombs or proximity mines?
I believe proximity mines. The proximity bombs are just basically like IEDs, improvised explosive devices that you made in your basement or something.
The mines are like military grade.
Exactly. The mines are actual military grade ordnance. Manufactured ordnance. Okay, we have a problem here. I've run all around. These last two assholes are not
Did you get on the
spawning.
bike?
I haven't yet. I'm afraid I left the bike a little far away so I wouldn't run in hot and wake everybody up too soon. So I've left the bike kind of far away. I'm afraid if I go get it, the camp may reset.
Well, I mean, what are you doing? Just standing like...
I don't have a choice.
Yeah. We need to say hi to AFTB.
Hello.
AFTB says, I miss this game so much. My PC is horrible, so I can't really play this game a lot. Aw, that sucks.
It runs really well on PlayStation and PlayStation 5. See if we have any movement on the minimap. No, we should already have movement on the minimap. If there were enemies around, they'd be showing already.
Yeah.
These assholes are not here.
What's that red?
It's too far off.
Yeah.
That's going to be on the other side of the
you're
camp. Yeah. I mean, maybe. No, it's in the right spot. Let's see if we can get a little closer. That is going to be...
You got...
Yeah.
Can't quite tell where it is. Is it? Are they up there somewhere?
We may have woke them up. Got their attention.
Or he may be stuck in the bunker.
Yeah.
That one dude. He's like trying to come out, but his armor is too heavy. And he's like, oh, I can't get up the ladder, guys. Or he's like trying to push open the hatch. And the
Yeah.
hatch, there's something fell on the hatch and he can't push it open.
Yeah.
What, there you go.
There we go. Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
there they are, two of them. Boom. What movie was that? Where there was a... What is that guy doing? Does he not see his friends have just been killed? There's a movie or a book. I think it's actually a book. Maybe like a Kurt Vonnegut book or something like that. Where there's someone has
clear.
a
Now you know
nuclear
how it feels
bunker
being on
that
the
they've
other
built
end
and
of it.
they've
Yeah.
stopped and they
Yeah.
go down there. There is some sort of like world-ending event.
All right.
And they
Where'd
go
you
down
hide your
there and
bunker, huh?
they
know you
live
got
down there
one.
for I don't know if it's months or years or whatever. And the end of the story is they're ready to come out and something's fallen on the hatch and they can't get
They
out.
can't get out.
They're trapped in
Oh,
there.
shit.
It may be a Stephen King story now I think
I'm
about
not
it.
familiar with that one myself.
I can't remember. I read it so long ago.
Oh, Ken, you're playing Returnal? I have not played that one myself. I saw some really good reviews on it. Looked like pretty interesting gameplay, but I haven't played it myself. All right, let's unlock this ambush camp bunker.
What's this? A map?
Oh wait, what
Let's
happened
see. Okay.
with Troy Baker and Nolan North fell out or something? I don't know about that. I'll have to look that up.
We got the attractor bomb recipe.
Oh, James says, yeah, they had this series where they streamed Uncharted and The Last of Us. Then one day
Got some
Troy
papers,
just
no
quit
sign.
and they unfollowed
Grab
each
it.
other.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I think I did hear about that. That was a while ago. Yeah, they had a YouTube channel they worked on together but stopped working on it and Nolan said they drifted apart.
Calling my name.
Interesting.
That sucks. The guy stuck in the bunker is like when you're scuba diving, you have a tank on your back trying to get through a doorway.
Yeah,
The
'cause
Who
you're-
Band, is it Cat's Cradle? Is that what it is? You know what I'm talking about? That's the Kurt Vonnegut book, right?
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Oh, the Troy Baker Nolan North was called Retro Replay.
Oh, okay. I saw that comment there, but didn't know the context for it.
Yeah, Cap says drifted apart equals someone's ego got bruised.
Yeah, right.
Ken says, yeah, it was Troy. Haha.
Let's go.
I'm going to step away just for a second. I'm just going to go grab my water and just check on little man,
Yeah.
make sure he's fully fast asleep.
Cool.
I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, would you mind bringing my water too?
No. What's it worth? Well, soon as you give me that look. All right.
Mm-hmm. You know when to do as you're told, young lady. I mean, would you please get my water, babe?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, babe. Big old nerd. What? I didn't say anything. All right, so that's pretty much it for the Iron Butte region. There is one other location here I want to take y'all to. That's a location that's really good for getting crafting materials. So we'll run through there real quick, and then we'll move on with the rest of the stream. I think we left the bike up here once we finally got those guys to spawn in. I was a little worried, man. I kind of thought those last two were never going to spawn for us. All right. And fuel. Let's see. The place I want to go is right over here. Yeah, this is where the Butte Horde spawns. Well, we're not going there just yet. We're going to go over here. This place right here. This is an excellent location for getting just crafting materials. Lots of good stuff there. And we need to snag some fuel along the way somewhere. Is there any fuel over here? I actually don't know if there's fuel over here. Looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. See, that's one of those things I'm talking about when I say there's really no excuse for running out of fuel in this game. There's fucking 2 fuel cans right here. Just a random place we stopped just for the hell of it, you know? If you are exploring, there's no excuse for running out of gas. I mean, yeah, it happens if you fuck up every now and then and forget, oh shit, I needed to get fuel. You know, I mean, I do that myself sometimes. But like as far as people crying about, oh, there's not enough fuel in this game, it's so hard. No, dude, you just weren't looking. There was fuel there. You just didn't find it. All right, let's go. Other side of the lake. Gotcha. K-Sing, hey, welcome. Hi there. Come on in. Okay, do you want these deer? We want the meat to head south with. Have I misplaced my water somehow? You don't see it anywhere? Oh,
Okay.
shit, I don't know.
Let's take a look
Where
around.
did I leave my water at? I had it. That's not like me. I have one of those, it's a nice insulated water jug that I pretty much just carry with me all the fucking time. Always keep it full of ice cold water. Punched. What's up? Lived Days Gone last year. Ah. Thank you, ma'am.
There's not much left in it. I'll refill it when you need me to.
Cool, thanks.
Who'd I miss? What'd I miss? Hey, Punched.
Yeah, we need to say hello to Punched, who...
Oh, and K-Sing. Oh,
yeah, we did say hi to K-Sing. Punched, you might like our Punch It shirts. We got merch available at, what's it called? daysgonepodcast.threadless.com.
yeah.
Yeah, check it out. You did take a look at the merch there, and we have a Doom-inspired Punch It shirt. Seems appropriate for you. Yeah, Joe, there's a link to the merch. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, buddy.
Dogbone says, Rex, you left your water in Lost Lake.
No, I may have.
So the good news, little man is fast asleep.
Outstanding.
Bless his little cotton socks.
That's going to be runners. Did you say bless his little cotton socks?
Yes, that's a saying in England. It means, it's not like bless his heart, it's not like that.
Oh.
It's like, oh, so cute. Kind of.
Is he wearing cotton socks?
No, he has pajamas on.
And there's wolves somewhere too. Asshole. Where'd he go? Did he despawn? Did he go in the water and die?
I don't know if you talked about survival difficulty. Casing says, if I remember correctly, fuel locations don't get less frequent on survival difficulty.
That is correct. That is not affected at all by
Yeah.
difficulty.
In fact,
Whoa! You're not supposed to get me up there, you asshole.
all of the pick-uppables, everything is the same.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's-
none of that changes
Which
due to
kind
difficulty.
of, I wish it did. I wish it made it harder.
You would.
But
See you. You're not being sneaky.
even the
Come on.
even
Oh,
the
nice.
loot you get off of enemies is still consistent across all the different difficulties. You don't get less loot.
Fucking assholes.
Go see if the wolves have sniper ammo. Oh, Punch says, watch out for the ropes on the road.
Oh, shit, yeah. Right?
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
explain your little trick to avoiding those.
Yeah, so if you look at your mini map, there will pretty much always be an X there for loot. You know, like you see a corpse there, there'll be an X there, and you'll see those in those locations. If you see that, you know there is a wire trap going to be across the road. It's just one of those things, like you learn the locations where it's common to hit a wire trap in that spot. And then when you're driving through those little locations, if you look at the mini map and you see an X for a corpse there, there is going to be a trap there. The shine of the line, yeah. I don't know, man. I still run into them all the time. If I'm just looking for the line across the road, I still run into them because sometimes it's like you don't see it, or I think it literally just doesn't like show in game, like it hasn't rendered, and then bam, you're already on it. You know, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so this is the place that I wanted to show y'all for getting crafting materials in this region. I've had several discussions on the Days Gone subreddit over the years about how the Iron Butte region sucks. There's nothing here. There's nothing good here. There's no reason to come here. It's stupid that you even have to come here. Like, I'm afraid I have to disagree. Because also, I should have shown it, but we just passed a location where you can pick up the rifle that I'm currently using, the US 5.56 primary rifle. It's one of the best fucking primaries in the game, and you can just pick it up off the back of a truck over there. But you can also get ammo for it if you're already carrying it. In addition to that location where you can pick up the US 5.56, there are also 3 hidden loot locations here where you can pick up fully crafted items that are ready to use. There are 3 of them here in Iron Butte. There's one, it's right up here somewhere. Shit. Right here. By this historical marker, this orange, tiny little orange dot, that's the tent where the loot is at. And then right here by the farmhouses in this barn, this little pass right here that goes back into, where you go back into Iron Butte and Lost Lake over here. I think it's, where's the back door that Schizo and Deacon come through? This is it right here. Yeah. That's where the other one is at. And then there's a third one down here at this Ripper Watchtower. It's further south. Right across from the entrance. Yeah, right here. Right across from the entrance to Cloverdale. So there are 3 hidden loot locations here where you can pick up fully crafted items ready to be used. And then there's also this location down here that is great. You get fuel here. I know it's really way out of the way, but you do get fuel here. And it's an excellent spot for picking up crafting materials.
There's also the place where you go with Schizo. I don't know what the building is called, but the little building where he sells you out where you deal with the newts. That is an excellent place to pick up stuff. Is it?
Is it? I actually don't know
I think
exactly.
It's there.
Is it up here?
It's that. Yeah, that one. That
This
is
one
really
here.
good for crafting materials.
Interesting.
And it has ammo, and a bunch of stuff, and there's a fuel can there.
Cool. So there,
It's good. There's a lot of shit here.
Yeah, perfect. That's a spot that I hadn't really even thought about. So that just shows that it is an excellent spot to come for crafting materials and fully crafted items.
Mm-hmm. Can I answer Casing's question about is there a way to know when the question marks on the map are a trap?
Of course, but let's also say hello to MXT
Oh,
Gaming.
hey, MXT.
What's up? Welcome in, man.
So yes, there is a way to know when the question marks on the map are a trap. So as you're approaching, the items that you're investigating, so when you get the little magnifying glass and you have to, like look at a body or look at a busted up motorbike or something, if it's something weird, and suspicious. Usually either children's toys, there's a teddy bear, there's an abacus, things like that, those stacking rings. If it's something like that, it's a trap. Also, if it's clothing, and I don't mean like shredded clothing with parts of, a body or limbs or something inside. If it's like someone was taking off their clothes, it's a trap. And the way to deal with it, if you're not sure, the best way to deal with all of those situations is do the investigation, but don't walk on the line on your map that's leading you to the next thing to investigate.
That literally is the trap.
Yeah. So just don't follow the line. You can totally investigate things that are a trap. I do this all the time. Just don't walk on that line and you won't walk into the snare. The snare is in a very specific place. It'll be under a tree, covered in some leaves. It'll be a little mound of leaves. You can literally walk up to it and walk around it and be like, oh, look, it's a trap, and it won't get you. It's only when you step on it. So as long as you stay off the actual, the dots on the map that you're supposed to follow, like the footprints, the path, just stay just a little bit to the side and you'll be fine.
Yeah, so you can see there is a lot of crafting materials here. And also late game, when you come back with like the recipe for napalm Molotovs, there's styrofoam here, there's growlers here, stuff like that. So there's also stuff here that we can't pick up just yet. See, there's growler right there. Yeah, this is a fantastic place for picking up crafting materials.
The Who fan says, I hate that. Oh shit, sniper, and boom. Too late to react.
It's already too late, yeah. James, I believe the question marks are random, but there are certain spots where like it's common to find a search or an event there. Kind of like the one that you pointed out to me with the 4 hostages in the Cascades.
So cool.
It's random, yes, but it's that's the spot where that happens.
They're also not completely random.
Yeah.
In my interview with Eric Jensen, the lead open world designer of Days Gone, he said that there's a certain mechanic in the programming of the game which it's obviously very complicated and has like a lot of moving pieces, but basically if you are low on supplies, the game will throw out more of those opportunities for you. I've also noticed if you investigate them more, it throws out more of them. I'm on my current playthrough, I'm going after all of them just for fun, and I'm getting more of them appear.
Yeah.
And it's not confirmation bias. It is actually... They are more frequent. I even had like 2 or 3 spawn at the same time in the same area, just like a little bit away from each other.
Wow.
But it's like when I started using bear traps. There would be bear traps spawning in places where there are not usually bear traps.
I've seen that on your playthrough.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like you can tell the game is like, oh, you want to use bear traps?
You like
Here
bear
you
traps?
go.
Here you go.
And I think
we heard you like bear traps with your bear traps, so we put some bear traps in here with your bear traps.
And I'm like, wait, well, calm down, because I want to use the bear traps that I know where they are. Don't start just spawning them in randomly, because then I might step in them.
Yeah, right? I want to know where those fuckers are.
Yeah, I want them to be my bear traps, not.
But do you want your name on the bear trap? Because that's different.
Wait, what?
Like how Eric Jensen had a bear trap named after him?
Oh, yeah, no, you have a bear trap. We probably have all the bear traps are named after you because you step in them a lot. Yeah, there is actually an Eric Jensen bear trap, an Eric's bear trap. It's in Belknap Caves. I'm sure most of us have probably stepped in it our first time in the Belknap Caves ambush camp.
Many times.
Apparently, when they were designing that camp, he would play it through a few times, and every time he would forget that bear trap was there, and he would step in it, so they nicknamed it Eric's bear trap.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Punch says, I loved hunting bears and mountain lions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get the butcher skill pretty early in the game. I like to unlock the skill, the butcher, to increase the amount of meat that you harvest from non-infected animals, edible animals, as I like to call them. But I like to hunt them for the meat that you can harvest off of them.
Kate, sorry, I'm a little behind on the chats. I've rambled for a second there. Casing wants to know, you may have mentioned this before, but how often do items respawn for pickup?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey,
So,
what's wrong?
Joe, if you would please link the hidden loot locations video. I think it's explained in there. If not, this still tie into that. The hidden loot locations video shows all of those spots where you can pick up fully crafted items. And to answer your question, I believe it's about 4 days. An actual full 4 days in game.
In game, not in real life, right? In game.
So the most consistent method that I have found for forcing items to respawn, I like to go, let's say, here, I'll show on the map here what I'm talking about. I'll go maybe to Tucker's area and camp there for a full 48 hours, a full 2 days at her camp. And then I'll go like to the Cascades somewhere like Copeland's Camp or O'Leary Mountain, and I'll camp there for a full 48 hours. So if you do 48 hours in one map region, 48 hours in another map region, then you should have all the loot respawned in the world. If not, I just go sleep one more day somewhere else, and they will almost guaranteed be respawned at that point.
Sucks if you're playing Survival 2 with no fast travel to just get that done.
So the trick to that is just to use something like right here you have the Marion Forks Tunnel Nero checkpoint, and right here you have one of the hidden loot locations. So it's just from this tunnel checkpoint to this. So
but
what you would
do the
right, you still have to travel and everything, but once you get here, you can sleep here, and it's literally takes 30 seconds to get over here and check this hidden loot location.
And what I mean is for doing the 48 hours, the 48 hours in Cascades, you can do right there by the death train.
You could travel, if you're on survival difficulty, you could travel from the Horse Lake Nero checkpoint where the Death Train Horde is, over here to the Marion Forks Tunnel and just drive back and forth between those two and camp a couple days there. That save you a lot of drive time because they're in separate regions, but they're pretty close together. Another one that works fairly well for that is this ambush camp and this Nero checkpoint because they're both right there on either side of the divide.
And you have good loot by the
right
Little
over
Bear
here.
Lake.
Yeah, right here at the Little Bear Lake, the little shack behind the Nero checkpoint there.
Yeah.
So those are great locations to go to check.
And when you talk about loot, like, mines, attractors, like crafted things or fully made items.
Yes. To me, that's all that matters, really.
Right. To someone else, like myself, I do a lot of, I like to craft my own. I like the DIY aspects. I like, the Molotovs and stuff like that.
Givens?
The respawn is the same as the items you're talking about. So if you're looking to get more bottles, more kerosene, more growlers, whatever, you can use the same tactic. If you're trying to farm cans or something like that, you can use those tactics to get those items. It's not just the grenades, proximity mines, attractors, attractor bombs, flashbangs.
Before he gets himself killed,
kind of thing.
sure. I'll have a look around.
Psycho Ghost Rider is with us.
Hey, what's up, Psycho? Welcome in, man.
Cap says, I think that the game's AI is pretty good, where it evaluates your gameplay and tunes the game in accordance with how you play.
Definitely.
Oh, Dandy Denny, you have family in town?
Oh, cool.
Aces Cruising is with us. Did we say hi to Aces?
Not yet. What's up, man?
Aces.
I know this one. Okay.
Says, are you talking to me?
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying I know this mission. I was like, which one are we doing? Oh, yeah, I know this one.
I got it. Stay safe out there.
Cap is clarifying his comment. The AI meaning how the game provides more supplies, not the enemy AI.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he did like A/I rather than just AI. But he says probably the wrong term I use. We know what you mean. I call it like the game mechanics, like the programming of it. Someone sat there and did the math and figured out, all of these different the balance of the world, but also how to make that balance reactive to you. which is the clever part. It's not just that it's a well-balanced game, it's reactive to how you're playing, which is just fucking incredible. I love it. So fucking good. This game is just so fucking good. Punch says it's weird sometimes when you have a survivor but you can't respawn to them or talk to them, or like save them from raiders or marauder. Oh, when you get there too late to rescue the survivor. Yeah, some of them are actually kind of like scripted in that they will definitely just kill the survivor. Like the one under the bridge at Hot Springs. You hit.
Yeah, give me a sec to concentrate here.
Yeah, no worries.
Got a lot of them. And they're being weird.
Being weird or just desperate for a bullet in the brain?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're not dead yet, so they're being weird. Okay. Where are we going to go next? Ah, I see you. Okay. I'm going to push up on this guy.
One on the roof as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Drifter. Come on out. Give up. We got this.
Come on out. Oh, no, wait, not like that.
Yeah. I do love this weapon used in this way. Any of these really precise primary rifles, US 5.56, the IDF Pup. I know there's one other I'm thinking of. But anyway, I do like these. It is nice having a good, accurate rifle with a suppressor on it. I love my auto shotgun, man, but I find this satisfying at times as well. Oh, shit.
Get the bastard! He killed him!
So this is one where you're supposed to do the tracking bit to find the kid and the marauders and everything.
Oh, it's
but
this one. That's why you have so many of them.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, it's not at all necessary to do the tracking bit. They're going to be in the same... The kid is going to be on the roof of the same building every time.
Check your Molotovs. Oh, okay. Never mind. May I catch up with the chat?
Oh, yes, please do. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're good for now. Thank you.
MXT says, has anyone ever had the chance to save up to 4 hostages at once? We were just talking about that. There's a couple really cool spots where it happens often. There's one that I just discovered in the Cascades on a cliff above the feeding ground for the White King Mine Horde. There's usually a 4 hostage rescue there, but it's really tough, and they push the hostages off the cliff.
Fucking brutal.
It's nasty. And then the other one is the farmhouse, I think.
In Iron Butte, yeah.
All right, kid, hang on.
In Iron Butte or Lost Lake?
I said that wrong. It's Lost Lake. It's what you refer to as the frat houses, I believe.
I thought it was... Oh, no, I'm thinking
the
of...
4 survivor rescue. Yeah, it's in the frat houses, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever... Oh, yeah, in the bathroom.
They're all locked in the bathroom.
I had that one time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the...
Dandy Denny says, yeah, there's a few locations. Do you know any others, Dandy Denny?
Fan 1, thank you. That's the other weapon I was thinking of, the Rock Chuck, the US 5.56, the IDF Pup, and the Rock Chuck. The highly accurate primary slot rifles.
See, I don't like the accurate guns because I'm not accurate enough with them.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
He's still got ropes around his feet. I never noticed
I saw that
before.
Yeah, I was like, dude, check your legs, man. You gotta trip and fall. Man.
Casing wants to know, does Lost Lake ever go to Cloverdale after Deacon tells them about the crops? Would be cool to see if they guarded Cloverdale as a secret safe haven. Not in this game. Unfortunately not.
There's more marauders over there, yeah.
Something's going on.
Something is going on. You guys are being weird, man. I'm gonna...
All our friends are dead.
Okay, we've been here recently. The tractor bomb is gone.
That's got to freak out the girl who's just standing there. Yeah, look, she runs off. I love that they do that.
Yeah, she's like, nope, I'm out. Clear enemies to rescue hostage. Dude, we've already rescued the hostage.
There's so many enemies in this mission.
Hey, Drifter.
We got whiskey, hear me? We can give you a swig, warm you up some, and maybe we sit
Give me
down and have
a
a
swig.
chat. How
That's
about
all
that?
you're going to offer, really?
They don't really have whiskey.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think she even knows what whiskey is. She's never drunk it.
Yeah.
Hubert is with us. Hey, Hubert.
Hubert! Hey, hello and welcome.
Hubert says 4:30 a.m. Who needs sleep anyway?
Hubert, yeah, we're glad to see you here, man. Shit, you were just in Claire's morning stream this morning, weren't you?
Apparently, Hubert needs no sleep.
Yeah. Sleep is really overrated, honestly.
As Joe says, sleep is for the weak mortals.
Yeah. Not a big fan of it myself. I'm lying. I love sleep. I keep saying clear nearby enemies to rescue hostages. Man,
It always
that
tells
kid's
me that.
gone. He's gone, dude. Calm down.
It will continue to tell you that while you're in this area. It always does. It's one of those little glitches.
Wow.
Cap says the auto shotgun is killing flies with a flamethrower. The US 5.56 and the IDF Pup is killing flies with a katana.
Yeah, I was going to say scalpel, but yeah, that works. Doing it like a samurai or a surgeon, either way. Surgical precision. This reminds me of the mission when you kill the bear, and for like the next 2 or 3 hours, it tells you that you use incendiaries to light enemies on fire.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The mission where you kill the bear,
Ricky.
Right.
Yeah,
and
he's
for
on
like
his
the
way
next...
back.
I'm not wasting suppressor on this
Well,
fucking thing.
he ran into some drifters who were... Oh, Jesus.
Thanks.
Let's say that he was on tonight's menu.
Oh my god.
Well, I honestly didn't stop to ask them. Deacon out.
Yeah, I didn't want to waste my suppressor.
So you were saying,
I've already forgotten. What was I saying? were we
what did I
talking about?
ask you? I was reading a question. You said something, and I was reading Dandy Denny's comment, and then I didn't hear what you said. And I asked you to repeat it.
Got someone at the gate.
Killing flies with a scalpel?
Oh, yeah.
St. John.
Something you said after
It's
that.
The accurate weapons, it's like either a samurai or a surgeon, you know, however you want to look at it.
Dandy Denny says there's some good loot at that 4 hostage location on the cliff.
Oh, yeah, there
If you
can be,
go
yeah.
early game to the cliff above the White King Mine Horde. Gun ammo, bandages. That's cool.
How's
Hey,
life
Neanderthal
treating you,
Bard is
Claire?
with us.
Bard, what's up, man? Welcome in.
Buzz. Okay. I'll talk to you up.
Hello and welcome.
I'll be here. if you
Glad
need
to see everybody here with us tonight. Look, we're up to, what, 42? Now, just popped up to 42. Someone
you
else just
around.
came in.
Yeah, hi
Pop in,
everyone.
yeah, pop in and say hi, folks. We'll try to give you a shout out.
Oh, Joe says, hey y'all, don't forget to tune in this Saturday for the next episode of the Feedback Loop Arcade on the Spartacus Rex channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually at 7?
7 p.m.
7,
Mountain
7,
Time.
not 8
correct.
p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's going to be our second episode of the Feedback Loop Arcade, which is our talk show podcast,
Kind of a podcast
party
format, yeah.
kind of thing. Like, come hang out with
Yeah,
us.
long form conversation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Be a little bit of gaming, a lot of gaming conversation.
Do we-
Definitely drinking some whiskey, and we have the whiskey cam
Yep,
set
the
up.
whiskey
so,
cam.
Yeah,
Do we want to announce what we're talking about this week?
go for it.
Reboots and sequels.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta come back and burn out these nests. Deke, you're going senile, man. You burned those weeks ago. Right.
He's getting like Iron Mike where he can't remember stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, who did we lose in the mines?
Yeah, right.
Why didn't you tell me?
I told you weeks ago. No, you didn't. So let's throw a little bit of info out there, folks. Check this out. buymeacoffee.com/SpartacusRex. Please do consider contributing to the channel. It's nice being monetized on YouTube. It's nice. Getting that little bit of Google ad revenue every month is pretty fucking okay. But it's not that much, man. It's really not that much. Viewer contribution is where it's at. The only way that we can continue to grow this community is via viewer contribution. The way it works, folks, the more you play with it, the more it grows. Okay? So keep playing with it so we can keep it growing, right?
Oh, dear.
buymeacoffee.com/SpartacusRex. One-time contributions, always welcome. Really do help us a lot. Memberships start at $1 a month. That's $12 a year, man. You can even pay annually. We have it set up that way. Every single membership comes with different types of perks. There are wallpapers that Claire and I made personally just to share with you guys. You get exclusive wallpaper packs. You get stickers. You get all kinds of cool shit. Take a look at it. Yeah, the links are right there. Take a look at it, man. I ain't got to tell you all this shit. It's all right there.
What else do you get?
You also get a shout out on every live stream.
And not just a shout out.
Not just a shout out.
But Spornicus Rex will read out
Hey,
your
guys.
name in his sexy, sultry, deep, bassy voice.
How y'all doing? You ready? Are you ready, baby?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Alexandru, Zylock DNB, Captain Caffeine, Basics of Pain, Borislav 24/7, Sarah Monster, Floyd Rocker, James Guam, Jay Stabby. Claire's fucking cracking up.
This is hilarious.
I already said Jay Stabby, right?
Say it again.
Jay Stabby, Catherine Jones, Hani Okache, Obscured by Ink, Anton G, W.D. Henderson, Tom Moose, Quasimoto, Dogbone, Tom the Juicebox Jameson, and CJ Voorhees.
That was incredible.
Seriously. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. For real, no bullshit. Thank you. So what's next?
Okay, let me just catch up on a couple things.
We have merch too. daysgonepodcast.threadless.com. Thank you. Bye.
We need to say hi to Sean Wright, who just popped in.
Yeah, what's up, man? Hi.
Sean says, "Hi guys, I've just discovered this game. I'm a few hours in and loving it so far.
Awesome.
I just want to warn you, hello, welcome.
Yeah.
I would like for you to stick around, but this stream will contain spoilers, and some of the chat may contain spoilers. So if you're just a few hours in, do you want to maybe talk to Sean about the videos, the spoiler-free videos that you have that you might want to check out, Sean, rather than, I don't want to say don't stick around, because like, I love that you're here. This is awesome.
Yeah,
but
promise. This is not a fuck off. It's just to be careful.
Yeah.
There will be spoilers in this playthrough. It's unavoidable. We tend to, I don't know if you're familiar with the Days Gone podcast. This is Claire Weaver, host of the Days Gone podcast, that's with us right now.
Hello.
Hi. So I don't know if you're familiar with Days Gone podcast or not, but it's just one of those things, man. We talk deep dives into the story and characters of this game. So there will be spoilers. Just be aware of that. You're welcome to stay and hang out. If you want to avoid spoilers, all of my tutorial videos are as spoiler-free as they can be. There are no major plot spoilers in any of my tutorial-type videos. Feel free to check those out if you want tips and tricks and stuff. And, of course, feel free to hang around with us right here if you don't mind spoilers.
Yeah. CJ has an
I'll
excellent
just block my ears.
suggestion.
Oh, what's that? What you got?
CJ says, imagine if Claire could get Jason Spizak, a.k.a. Skizzo,
Yeah.
on the channel for a definitive playthrough of Days Gone. That would be amazing.
Wouldn't it, though?
You know what? I might just ask him. Because he was on the podcast on episode 11, and then he also recorded a little piece for the anniversary.
He did an exclusive statement for your anniversary podcast episode, didn't he?
As did James Allen McKean.
Killer guys. Yeah, fucking killer guys, man. Real stand-up dudes.
Yeah. So I might ask him, see if he'd do something like that. Juicebox wants to know when you're launching your range of Spornicus Rex body pillows. Cap says, I feel like I'm a NASCAR sponsor watching my drivers drive in a race and my sticker is on the race car.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, and Dogbone says, plus, if you become a member, you get a personal email from Rex or Claire.
Yeah, of course we're going to pop by and tell you hello and, hey, thanks for becoming a member and everything.
We also, with the membership levels where we actually send you physical stuff,
we have to get like an address and shit.
We write you a little thank you note.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pick up our next story mission here. We have a main story mission here. This is I Was Distracted.
Which one's that?
I bet you know this one.
I know all of them. Yes, I don't always know the names.
This is the Sarah's Name Badge mission
with
O'Brien. So, again, pretty heavy spoilers here, man. I'm not fucking around. It's some heavy spoilers.
Oh, Caps. Oh, I messed up. Cap says, I will only
No,
accept the
this
announcing of
is
names
your
if Claire
clutch.
makes sound effects after each name.
know
I
where
honestly
the clutch
run out of
is.
sound
Do you want
effects
me
at
to
this
show you how to do
point.
this or not?
I run out of
Yes.
breath doing
I
that
don't know where
list,
the
man.
clutch is. Okay, fine. All right, you do it yourself, okay?
Hubert says, gosh, I hate whiskey. I hate all alcohol. Legend says there's a Pole who doesn't drink any alcohol.
Holy shit. I thought that was just a myth.
Joe says, that's not possible. You can't be Polish and permanently sober.
Yeah, I mean, like, how does that even happen, man? That's like being Irish and being sober.
Sean says, all good with the spoilers. I'll just block my ears.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right on.
Dandy Denny says, close your ears, Sean.
Like now, dude.
Hey! What are you doing? You can't park here.
Jim
I'm
the
just here to pick
Rent-A-Cop.
up Sarah.
Fucking Jim, this
Fucking
fucking
Jim the
asshole.
Rent-A-Cop,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I
Come
love
on.
this guy.
What a dirty bastard.
Fun fact, played by the same actor who plays Carlos.
Yeah.
Which I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
What you gonna say?
I was just gonna agree. It's like, yeah, that's actually the guy that played Carlos.
You know what, though?
Jesse
I think I'm
goddamn
just gonna wait
Williamson.
right here. You can go back to doing your guard the cornfields
Cap
thing.
says Jim is so funny. Yeah, so
We
funny
got
until he almost
Hey,
shoots
listen,
Deacon.
asshole, this is
Mall
a
cop
restricted
Jim.
area. I told you, get the hell out of here. Hey, you just wait right there.
Look,
I told you. Move
East
it.
It's like I was trying to
Jim.
say.
Yeah.
I'm just here
You
to
son
pick
of a
up.
bitch. Do you not see that sign?
Not quite time for DEFCON 3,
look at
buddy.
that. That's
Calm
kinda hard
down.
to
I am
miss.
authorized to use deadly force.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, whoa, what's going on?
Sorry, Miss Whitaker.
it's
what?
fine.
There's like
Do
a
you know
bunch
this
of
asshole?
bullets
It is,
on
yeah.
his
me.
It's
belt.
bandolier on his belt.
Fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
You know that
I
doesn't
didn't
come
know.
with uniform.
It's fine.
Well, I mean,
Honestly,
another
I
thing is
apologize.
he's not carrying a revolver. He would have magazines on his utility belt, not
wait,
individual
Do you think
rounds.
maybe he has like a revolver like under his trousers,
Yeah, he's got, like,
under
an
his
ankle
boots?
revolver
Yeah,
or something.
because he just wants to be a badass. He saw that in a movie and he's like, "Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get." He
right.
ordered it from some like mail order website
Yeah.
or something that's just
Why
like
do you always do that?
for people like
What?
him.
Act like
Yeah.
such a dick.
He's probably got like a weird knife collection as well.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Yeah.
Five?
Not there's
I mean,
anything
I
wrong
have
with
a weird knife
Remember, you
collection,
gotta
but my
give it
knives are
enough
cool.
gas, rev up the
All of my
RPM.
knives are functional.
I got this.
and you
I
actually
can
use
hear.
yours.
I actually do.
Where are
yeah.
we headed?
I have always carried a
Over to
pocket
the
knife as a
dam.
tool.
That's a nice
This is the
quiet
kind of guy
road,
I've
right?
always carried a pocket
You
knife.
driving? No.
Are we still going out tonight? You said something might come up.
Crap, yeah. Boozer and the boys want to
The
ride
Juice
down
Box
to
says
Clemens
I am
State
Choctaw
to Jack.
/ Irish, so
Oh,
I'm
shit.
rarely
Oh,
sober.
God damn,
Guy
dude,
in
you too?
prison?
Jack's not
Yeah,
some
I
guy.
am primarily.
I know, I know.
Well,
I was kidding.
there's a lot of Irish, Choctaw, and Cherokee as well. That's where I get my temper from.
Dandy Denny says Jim the Rent-A-Cop Jim that tried to kill me.
Oh shit! Here we go. Big red trucks. These guys have the worst luck with big red trucks.
Jim probably ordered a bunch of stuff from the merchant D from Wizard Island, the guy with the
you got
channel.
gun, you need guns, I got guns.com. You need guns, I got guns.com. They're burning a hole in your man purse. Sorry, that's another spoiler, Sean. You'll get there.
Oh my god.
Wear a bloody helmet. Your skull is not made of fucking adamantium,
I don't
man.
know what it is, but
Yeah.
every time I'm on a bike
Agreed.
with you, some
Wear a
idiot
fucking
in a
helmet,
truck
people.
tries to run
Please
us off
wear a
the
helmet.
road.
Oh my god, no, listen.
I know
listen,
my
you
brother
great,
actually
great.
is an
Most people
outlaw
would have packed,
biker.
they would have overseen
Hey,
that.
Green Designs, are you
Carlos
still with
did
us?
get us
Say hi
killed.
if you are. Anyway,
I wasn't paying
my
attention
brother
and I was
is an actual
distracted.
outlaw biker, and he had a helmet save his life one time. Had he not been wearing a helmet, he would have had a
No, it's just stuff
real
going
short
on at
day.
work. It's nothing. I just.
MXT says in the beginning of the game
I
when
just thought
Leon
maybe
shoots Deacon's
you, saw my new-
Deacon's bike fuel pump,
Mm-hmm.
would it not have created an explosion?
Not necessarily.
No?
quit the
No, not
club?
necessarily.
I didn't quit- I would never
I mean,
quit the
I'm
club.
not going to pretend that I know that
no
much
matter
about it, but I do
what
know
it means
that
is,
most modern fuel
less
lines and
involved.
fuel systems on vehicles, they're actually pretty safe.
I didn't
It's pretty
ask you to
stable.
do that.
I mean, like I fucked up the other day and left the car running while I was filling it up. You know, it's like, oh, you fucking idiot, but it's probably going to be okay,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the
no,
idea
but
that you can
yeah,
shoot a car and have it explode
Yeah.
is very much movie
Yeah, that's
movie magic.
very much Hollywood movie magic stuff. Now, I mean, I'm not saying it's completely impossible.
Right, please
But
don't
it
go
is
and shoot at cars.
Highly,
I know
highly
what the clutch
unlikely.
is.
Okay, none of the-
Deacon.
I think it's also I read like
So,
even shooting the
you
fuel
think your
tank
parents are gonna
wouldn't
come?
wouldn't blow up
Yeah,
the car.
no, it most likely would not.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Even
It's
if
not
the,
how fuel works.
yeah, even if the
I
round
thought if I
penetrates
get
the
back
tank
on the MC
itself,
that,
it's not
I don't
likely.
think
Right.
it's gonna matter.
You know,
then
maybe if
we
it pings off of something
You're gonna-
else, ricochets
you're
off
gonna at least
something
tell
else,
them.
and causes a
can-
spark
Yeah, if you want me to.
near
Look,
fuel
it's just-
fumes,
I'm not
that
gonna
is, of
change
course,
who I
a
am,
serious
who you
situation.
are.
But
To make my
yeah, it doesn't
uptight,
just, yeah, like Dandy Danny
middle-class
says,
parents
bullets don't just ignite
Okay.
shit because they hit it. It doesn't quite work that way.
What?
Count.
I see them.
Movies have lied to
Hey,
me.
are they,
Oh shit, Anton
headed
G
to your
is
work?
chiming in here. Always wear your helmet, folks. Saved him once as well. On Anton G, I don't know if y'all follow
What about
him
the
on
MC?
Instagram. He's always got some killer
Alright,
pics of his
coming
bike
out
and
of
Fuck yeah.
yeah,
look,
some of
that's
the
fucking
riding that he's doing. Yeah,
cool.
so
Yeah.
this man knows. You know, he does
Probably
ride.
been a while since any of them set foot in a chapel. And you really want
Cap says, didn't
27 Harleys
Mythbusters do
rolling
some
up
sort of
in that
episode
little
about
church in
shooting a
Marion
gas
Forts?
tank?
Yeah.
I believe they,
You know what?
yeah,
It's
I'm sure they
not
probably
Oh,
did.
okay, cool. Shit, I've never seen that one, but I'd like
Okay.
to.
The Jameson says, I always carried a pocket knife. I've always carried a pocket knife since
Yeah.
I was 10. I sharpened my pencils at my desk in grade school.
That's wild. You fucking man, you'd end up in prison for that shit now, having a pocket knife in a public school.
Hubert says, the pocket knife can come in handy if you're in a house with some nasty mold monsters and some psycho family, as I'm finding out every Monday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
I gotta go.
Hey.
Sorry.
I miss
fine, it's
Mythbusters,
probably
man. I
just
wish
a
that was still a show.
alarm
I wish it was still on the air, man.
Okay.
I've actually never seen it.
Have you not?
I've
It's,
seen
it's
bits of
actually
it.
quite entertaining. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
no, that's cool.
entertaining.
I just, I never had cable. I never had whatever
You just-
channel it was on.
Okay,
so
I see. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. I mean, I enjoy the science behind it, but it's also just like an entertaining show with, you know, the guys who are on the show are interesting characters.
Yeah. CJ says anytime I hear a marauder drive by or Deacon mentions one, I have to jump on the bike and chase them down just because reasons.
Reasons. Just because excite bike. That's why.
Entertaining and educational, says Dandy Danny about Mythbusters. Cap says helmets. I even wear one when riding a bike. I don't trust drivers. A good
Yeah.
friend of ours got run over when riding his
Daddy,
bike.
I'm
Fucked him
sorry.
up pretty
Whatever.
bad.
Daddy, whatever,
with neck
Ricky.
and
I'm
leg
sorry.
injuries. Oof.
Yeah.
Adam Savage has a YouTube
forgot
channel you
about
should
that.
check
He
out.
does, yeah.
Says
St. John,
CJ.
come back.
Who is that? Is he
Adam,
from Myth-
he's one of the guys from the show. Yeah.
Brian, this is St.
Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Answer your goddamn radio.
He's actually done some. I've seen like clips of stuff that he's done.
All right,
He's
listen,
done
that
some
night you
pretty
bugged
interesting
out. You
shit
told
on
me
his
that you
channel.
didn't take any civilians. You just took Nero
Oh, yeah?
personnel, feds.
Yeah,
people
like
with
stuff that he's
clearance.
made and stuff, like
Shut
custom,
up,
like
shut
shit
up,
he's
listen.
invented, basically.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's cool shit.
Wife, she had clearance.
Tested with Adam Savage.
She
the
had her
channel.
ID badge
Yeah,
with her the night
cool,
that I
man.
Put her on your chopper.
Yeah, if y'all are looking for
Just
something
do me a
kind
favor,
of
look it up.
entertaining
Sarah
and
Irene Whitaker. She
intelligent,
worked at
check it
Cloverdale.
out.
She
Yeah.
had federal clearance. She was doing, I don't know, research, pharmaceutical. I don't know what the hell she was
Brainiac.
doing.
I'm
Just
not
do me-
familiar with that show.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, great. O'Brien, remember.
Oh, Grant passed. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right. So now we're supposed to go and talk to O'Brien. I was distracted.
I was in my class.
All right. So I don't believe there's like anything else that we can do here. We've done all the camp jobs for Lost Lake. Nero checkpoint, infestation zone, ambush camps, hordes, research sites. Got them all there. You cannot do the final encampment job here. That will not pop until after we get back from the southern map region. And we've wrapped up everything here as well. And also here in Iron Butte just now, just this evening. Okay.
Did you do the horde yet?
No, I'm actually going to save that for right before I do the Writing Nomad mission, which you feel up to going a bit long tonight, babe?
Sure.
Yeah.
I could go all night for days
You
gone.
can go all day for all night. For
all
days
night
gone.
and all day, and the
all
next night.
All day's gone. So yeah, I think we might actually go a bit long tonight, folks, and try to get wrapped up here.
Let's do it.
Let's go do. That would mean doing the Sawmill Horde and the Iron Butte Horde.
Hey, Gomer Black
all
Magic.
tonight. Hey,
Brothers.
what's up, Gomer? WD, how are you, buddy? All right, so what I want to do next, we have a main story mission to go talk to O'Brien, which actually, why is it not on my map? I know we're supposed to go right up here somewhere.
You know,
Is it just
taught
not?
English.
I think if you
You're
get on
probably
your
supposed
bike,
to
it'll
wait on a radio call or something. Yeah.
start riding, and there you
There
go.
he is, right there.
O'Brien, what do you got?
Tux Trio is with
Hey,
us.
Tux.
Thought it was a shooting at first.
And
Welcome in.
Bard
Just would you
says,
tell me
I
what
wear
your
a helmet in bed
ish?
to protect my head from the headboard.
They came
Your head banging against the headboard that much, buddy?
Ryan.
or something.
Just get a padded headboard, man.
Another teacher trying to block their doors.
Hubert says Brainiac was a British funny science experiment, blow stuff up, and it had Richard Hammond in it, I think.
Iron Mike's looking for you.
Ah, okay, so Joe has a question for me here.
Who's been
Are you
listening?
actually going to
Just,
take out the
tell
hordes
him
yet?
I'll be back. I
Or
gotta-
save
remember what I
before
told you,
doing them and, like, reload,
Like the Sarah
do them
died,
later?
Nero
No, we are actually going to take them
bugged
out before we head
They only
south.
took their own
One of
people,
my
feds,
tricks for
people
getting
with
ahead early,
federal
I like
clearance
to take
levels.
out both the Iron Butte Horde and the Sawmill Horde right before I head south
probably
to go
nothing,
to the
but
militia
there's
areas.
something I gotta
Because
do.
Iron
Digging
Butte
out.
is 300 bounties and Sawmill is 500 bounties, so that's 800 right there. You can easily roll up on the late game camps with full bounties.
You can actually, in my
I know.
playthrough, I've already maxed out and I haven't even killed the
Yeah,
Iron Butte
yeah.
yet. And I'm at level 3 with everyone. And it's just like, I guess I'll just leave the ears on the ground. There's no point in.
Yeah.
I don't need the credits. I don't need the trust. So I'm just going to fucking leave them there.
possibly have
And I'll
to
save Iron Butte for later.
Yeah.
That I would
Yeah, there's no harm in that. Ah, okay, we did need to hit the saddlebag there.
How's my favorite bounty hunter?
So what we're actually going to do right now, we're going to go do the main story mission to
that
go
should
talk to
work.
O'Brien. And then we will go take out the 2 hordes.
Take care now.
Do you need to change your weapon?
Not just yet, no. But thank you for the reminder.
I mean, while you're standing right there.
Well, we're going to go do this main story mission first.
Remember anything?
I thought the mission was just to talk to O'Brien.
It is, but we may have some action along the way, and this is the loadout I want if I have action along the way. I will also harvest any deer and wolves that I encounter before heading south as well.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, they were about to cut
Bad
up.
dog.
Down, boy, down. Have something else coming in from
Yep,
the left
they're
as
behind you as well.
Oh, shit. Fuck
Stab
that
him.
one up. There we go. Okay, sweet. We got it. I suck at those timed events there. I really suck at that shit. I fuck them up
Another wolf?
all the time. It may be.
I heard a
Nope,
growl.
screamer.
You were
I
saying
had a growl, but maybe that was your wolf dying.
It may have been my wolf dying. Yeah, I think it was.
Goddamn animal.
Well,
There we go.
You know what they say.
So what I was
There's only
saying is
9
I do
meals
want to
between us
harvest
and
all of the
hell
meat I
breaking
can
loose.
from wolves,
say we're well past
deer,
those 9
and
meals.
bear before I head south.
Maybe so.
Because that's just another way that you can get ahead. As soon as you roll up on those camps for the first time, you got a shitload of meat to trade in.
Hellfire for another day
I'm sorry,
or two.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
shit.
like fist pumping the air because I
sure,
just
Mike,
read
whatever you
CJ's
say.
comment.
Say,
Holy
Joe.
fuck, yes! I was like, yes, when I read that. So CJ says, just throwing this out there, every time I plug a charging cable into my phone or laptop, I now think of foreplay. I blame the short I saw on
make it
Claire's
back, okay.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that was a funny moment in Fallout New Vegas,
Yeah.
where you find out that this like
I believe
old
it.
dude who's like
Hey,
hundreds of years old who's been kept alive by
Does he call you
machines,
ma'am?
but is like a
How'd you know?
he's lawnmower man himself, so he's got like his
Lucky guess.
personality
See,
is in
Ricky.
like a computer, but his body is just like shriveled up and in like a sort of life support pod. But you go into his house or his casino, and he has
Mr.
this,
House's house.
Yes, he has this. He has a bunch of these like robot droid things, and one of them is like his special lady friend. Her name's Jane, and she's
Special
like
lady
in
friend.
love with him, and it's like
Such
so
a polite
gross.
way of saying it's his sex bot.
It's a sex bot, but it's so fucking gross because he's like. He can't even like physically do anything because his body is in a life support bot. So we were making jokes about how they would interface with each other. And yeah, the idea that when you plug in your USB and you have to like turn it upside down and turn it back around again, turn it upside down again, and like you do that, like that is their foreplay.
God damn it.
James is like, lol, what the fuck? You didn't see that one, James?
Oh, God, yeah, you got to check that shit out. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I did like a little clip of it and just made it into a short. Joe, if you wouldn't mind, could you post a link to the short so that James can see that.
Oh, is Dogbone heading out? Did I see that right?
Oh yeah, Dogbone is gonna have his Ovaltine and tuck himself in for bed.
All right, we'll see you later, Dogbone. Thanks for being here, bud.
Yeah. Whoa!
Shit, what the funk was that? Oh, that meat's gonna be all beat up. That ain't even usable, man.
Flip that.
Yeah, right. We should. Hang on, I'll get it. Save recent gameplay. Last 1 minute. Yeah, so that's another reason that I do recommend getting the skill called the Butcher. I realize it's kind of just a utility skill that a lot of people might think is like not useful. I highly recommend getting the Butcher. If you are the type of player that you want to get ahead early, because by getting the skill early on, you're going to maximize your return on the investment. You spend 1 skill point and it can literally net you hundreds upon hundreds of samples of meat to sell at the local camps. Babe, would you mind refilling my water when you get a second?
Yes. Let me go just catch up with the chat. We got a little behind. MXT says, does Sarah's weapon she was working on diligently ever come to fruition?
She was never working on a weapon. She's
True.
not working on a weapon. That's the thing. The reason that Sarah never tells Deacon about her work, she never tells him what she's actually working on. It's one of the reasons that Deacon is so frustrated, because she's not sharing with him. She's not opening up and telling him. So he's frustrated by it. But the reason she's not telling him, not including him in her work, is to protect him.
Right.
The militia is funding her research because they think she's making a weapon.
Not just funding her research, they are literally giving her protection and
time,
power
tools, lab facilities, everything.
But it's like, what would happen if the colonel found out that she was not? Because
Exactly.
he wants a weapon. He's got 2 different scientists working on a weapon. It's like, wait, what? One of my scientists, one of my top dogs, was lying to me and has been working on a fucking cure? What the fuck? Why would you want to cure these things? This is the scourge of demons in his mind.
Yeah.
Why would you want to help them?
Right.
You're going
She
against
was
the mission.
Never working on a weapon.
She
She
would-
was making a cure the whole time.
She would be a heretic in his eyes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't think about
She'd
that.
be-
The religious angle he would put on it. Yeah, sure.
She's trying
sure.
to save the demons or the, you know, the curse, the whatever. She's working against his mission. So yeah, she would be maybe quite literally burned at the stake.
Yeah, right. That's
And
very
Deacon
possible.
alongside her.
Yeah, so
Because
it
Deacon's
was,
been helping her.
Yeah, it was to protect Deacon, because if Deacon didn't know that she's essentially lying to the colonel about working on a cure, if Deacon doesn't know, then he's less likely to get in trouble for it as well. I'm answering WD's Governor Black Magic. I'm answering his question here. How many meats do you have? 115 right now, and I've been selling them. In just the last episode or 2, we sold all of our meats to Lost Lake Camp while we were trying to hit level 3 with Lost Lake. So this 115 samples of meat has literally been just the last 2, maybe 3 episodes that we've done. And that's all from there.
CJ says, Rex just killed Rudolph.
Oops. Sorry, guys. Christmas is canceled.
I want to say, the Who fan said, I didn't even know that Iron Butte Horde was available before the mission.
Yeah, sure.
That rifle hits very hard, says Hubert.
So yeah, both the Iron Butte and Sawmill Horde you can take them on early. And honestly, in game, there's no real benefit to it. But there's no reason to take them out early unless you want to harvest a bunch of meat to take south with you.
The Who fan says, was it ever explained why Corey had Deacon's mongrels ring? And while you answer that, or while you talk about
Was it?
that, no,
Oh,
it's the short answer.
Yeah.
I'm going to go refill your water. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you, Mel. Yeah, there never was any real explanation for it, other than it's like, well, it's kind of a cool ring, so he may have picked it up and pocketed it just to keep it like, oh shit, that's a cool ring, man. I'm gonna hang on to that. But I don't think it's ever actually spelled out in game why. And I would imagine, my assumption is it was cut content that there was supposed to be a reason for it, an explanation for it. It's just that's one of the scenes that got cut for whatever reason. Right, yeah, Cap, I agree. Deacon, of course, would not have said anything to jeopardize Sarah's secret. That's not the point. She doesn't want to jeopardize Deacon. It's not about Deacon. It's not that she doesn't trust him with the info. It's that she knows if he's in on it and the Colonel finds out, he's going down with her. And she didn't want Deacon to... shit, I think there's even some Nero... I'm sorry, I mean to say some intel that she says something about hanging for lying to the Colonel. Fuck, I don't remember now.
So what the hell?
I managed to recruit a few guys who I trust, but like me aren't happy with what's going on.
So why am I here?
I wanted to give you this. You were right about your wife.
Where did you get this?
When Silver Lake evacuated, they took Nero personnel.
Yeah, he just took it because he thought it was neat.
Well,
I don't know.
Sarah Irene Whitaker had a class.
It's as good a reason as any, really. Thank you so much, baby.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot. My throat's getting dry.
East of Fort Rock.
Take me there.
Oh, thank you, Joe, for posting that link in there. There's the link to the short about the
Well, you got
the
a ride.
USB.
We're all friends now.
The base is gone.
What?
A year ago. Local militia group.
Militia group? Where's their camp?
We don't know.
How the hell can you not know? You got a helicopter. You got satellites.
Somewhere
You got a
around
helicopter,
Crater
you
Lake,
got
but it's a no-fly
satellites.
zone, okay?
Take me there.
They
No,
got
we can't.
outposts, rockets, RPGs.
Crater Lake.
Hey, I've been there.
I was just thinking.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to tell you about the work we're
I got
doing.
some jewelry.
I
Got some
proposed to
jewelry
my
there.
fiance there, yeah. And she said yes.
I did indeed.
As bad as things are right now, they're gonna get worse. A lot worse.
As bad as things are right now, they're going to get worse. A lot worse.
MXT says, after blowing up the dam and killing the Rippers, was there any dynamite left to blow up the cave with the Horde near Iron Mike's camp?
Nope. Nope, that's another one of those things where humanity, people end up turning on themselves instead of dealing with, instead of dealing with the problem together, they end up turning on each other. Let's go get some more free XP, shall we? Tunji, damn, I want to go to Oregon. Man, it's pretty all right.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Dandy Danny says, well, Deacon Sarah went there on their honeymoon the first time, so there must be something in the lake water.
We didn't get to go down to the water.
Shit about any of
No,
that.
it would be cool to go back in the
Booze man, come
summer,
back.
I think. And because if you go in the summer,
Hey, listen to me.
they do like boat
year ago,
rides
we were
across
with
the
my
water
bike.
to the little island.
Yeah,
and
you can
about
actually
right
spend the
south.
day on the island, on Wizard
Sandsview
Island.
Pass was
Love to do
blocked.
that.
There was no way through, and he said that he knew another way.
CJ says, trying to refrain from spoilers, but has anyone ever noticed anything off about O'Brien before we find
Just listen
out
to me,
what
just
we
listen.
find out at the
Remember what he
end?
said.
I never really noticed anything out of the norm until then.
Well, you've actually spoke to Bernardo De Paula about that, didn't you?
Yep. So the actor who plays O'Brien, Bernardo De Paula, I asked him, did you know? Like, were you, at what point is, and big spoiler, at what point is O'Brien infected? Were you told to act differently or given any clues, to sort of drop in there? And he said he had no idea. So he was playing O'Brien as just uninfected O'Brien throughout the whole thing until that last scene. They called him in because he shot his scenes years apart. So over the space of several years, he would come in for like a day or a week or something to shoot a scene and then not be needed again for ages. So he had no idea. And I mean, obviously, John Garvin had an idea, Jeff Ross had an idea. So I imagine that they may have given him direction to act a certain way or something, but honestly, I don't think you can notice it. Other people have said they can notice it, but I really don't see any clues in the game up until that big reveal.
Okay, see you, man.
Yeah, Joe says if you listen to the podcast episodes, episode 15 of the podcast.
There it is.
And Bernardo de Paula is one of the coolest fucking dudes.
He's really
He's
just
awesome.
a great guest for the show. Really just a phenomenal guest.
He's just like, he's so cool and so friendly, and he's kind of a little bit of a nerd. He played it. He plays Days Gone, but he said he plays it on easy and just resets the hordes. Like he just loves killing the hordes. I love the idea of O'Brien sits around at home and kills hordes, but on easy.
Yeah. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Shit.
Yeah, no, I mean that's totally fine. But I love that he's fucking O'Brien.
Yeah.
And he's got, he's like the Nero guy with the impenetrable Nero suit, and he plays Days Gone on easy. I just love it. I think it's so cool.
It has come to my attention that some of you are
Not today, Cope.
with Nero.
Yeah,
Not
Cope,
today.
not today.
Bard says his
Not
voice
in the mood for your
changes.
truth or bullshit.
Yeah.
It definitely changes in the end scene. I hadn't noticed any changes before that. Oh, thank you, Joe. There's the link to it.
Does anyone believe Deacon's hatred toward O'Brien is validated? I think O'Brien is definitely being a fucking asshole.
I think so too.
It's like, hey, yeah, I've totally got information about your wife that you thought was dead for 2 years. But if you want it, you gotta do something for me.
I think that's a total dick move. And it's I mean, I understand O'Brien needs help, and he has an important mission, but I mean, he's playing with someone's emotions like that? Like, fuck you.
Very manipulative.
Fuck you. I love O'Brien, but fuck you. And I don't know if Deacon necessarily hates him. I think Deacon hates everyone, really. So yes, maybe he does.
So
But
that's validated,
he just doesn't. He's lived a kind of a hermit's life, a survivalist life, for 2 years. The only person he probably might let in is Boozer, but he doesn't even let Boozer in. But he tolerates being around Boozer, but he just doesn't seem to really want to be around anyone else. He's just like, just fucking like, don't touch me, don't talk to me, stop talking to me, drop it, shut up, get away from me. Not interested in being in a camp, not interested in civilization and society and relationships and people, and all of it is just sickening to him. So, yeah, why is he going to like O'Brien?
Right. So check it out. Our next mission here is Riding Nomad. Now, before we do that, we are going to go ahead, head down here and take out the Iron Butte Horde. And then we're going to go and do the Sawmill Horde.
Nice.
And once we're done there, we'll be set up to head south in what I believe will be the next episode.
Yeah. James says, what the fuck? Why do I not remember the scene? You're talking about the talking to the rock. So these are the white mission markers.
Those are the ones you can miss.
Go to Sarah's memorial stone, go taunt Schizo, go to the radio tower and speak to Boozer. I think those are the only ones. They are the white mission markers. They're the only ones in the game that you can miss, the only ones that disappear if you don't do them. Everything else will stick around. The camp jobs, you can't miss a camp job. It will just sit there waiting for you until you do it. But the white ones, if you progress the story too far, the white ones will disappear. So it may be that you just didn't see it, you were busy doing other things, and then it's gone.
Here we go. Never gets old.
And they are optional, but you have a good theory or a good point of view, Rex, on why they're worth doing.
Yeah, I mean, I just did that one just then and got 3,000 XP. They're literally free XP. I mean, sure, you spend a couple of minutes driving up there, fast travel close, or what the fuck ever. You may bump into some enemies while you're up there, but, as we all know, that's just an opportunity to get more loot. So it is what it is. Hang on. I don't remember. Where is the gun locker? There it is. Yeah. Okay, so I do want to swap out. Well, actually, for this horde, we don't need to swap out at all because I'm not going to be using any guns anyway, am I? It's the Iron Butte Horde.
But do you want to pick up your gun for go to the Sawmill? Because I assume you're going to fast travel.
Yeah, we'll do that at the
but you're
Sawmill
standing in front
Nero
of the
place.
gun locker.
I'm just gonna.
No, I'll be standing in front of another one when I go to the Sawmill Nero checkpoint.
Yeah, but you don't spawn right in front of it. Or fast travel in.
Yeah.
Cap says, if you're interested in Deacon and Sarah's background story, do the talking to the rock missions.
Yes.
Go back at it.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah,
set
Dandy
up
Denny
4
says this one
a.m.
has a narrow window. It has to be after talking to O'Brien, but before going nomad.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think about it. That is actually a pretty narrow window there. A lot of the other optional white marker missions that can be missed, a lot of those you have a little more time. There are a few more missions between them, but yeah, if you do too many story missions, those white markers will disappear.
I'm surprised I saw it on my first playthrough because I didn't know the difference between the different... I mean, I probably... It's not like I couldn't have figured it out, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was just going to pretty much whatever mission it told me to go to. Ooh. Shoot him.
Well, I will.
It's going so slow.
Deer crossing. Some things never change.
Oh, another one. Anton would like you to use the crossbow for this.
No.
You could do it with exploding bolts instead of like instead of remote bombs or mines. Oh, MXT is asking about the mission with Crystal, and if you don't mind while you kill these wolves, I can answer this.
Of course.
So MXT wants to know when the criminal woman with the tattoos, so her name is Crystal, takes some
Crystal
rings.
Metheny.
And Deacon is requested to go pick them up. Whose ring does it belong to? It's actually her rings.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it's actually her ring. Yeah.
When they're sworn into the militia, you have to give up your jewelry. And she's obviously all like snarky and doesn't want to do it and doesn't want to give up her ring. So we kind of get that little drop there that she has jewelry that's kind of important to her. She's sent, because she's obviously not going to play good soldier, she's sent to the work camp part of the militia of Wizard Island. So she's not in the militia, she's just like a worker, kind of enforced slave labor, kind of like at Hot Springs. So obviously she takes issue with this and she's like, fuck you, I'm leaving. And she takes her rings with her. So she leaves with them. So when Deacon has the mission to go kill her, because you don't desert from the militia, the rings are what is required as proof. So like when you have to go get Leon's cap, or you have to go get Rick Marsden's hat, I think, and Red Riley's boots and things like that. Like, you bring back something to say, I killed them. Look, I have this item of clothing or this item of theirs. So that's what it is. It's just proof that he killed her. And of course, you know, we know how the mission turns out. He brings back the rings, but he lies.
Yeah. Many of you will already know this is the location where you can pick up the US 5.56. That's this excellent primary weapon that I'm carrying here. You have to be level 3 to purchase this from Tucker's Camp. So, you know, level 3 trust with Tucker's Camp. So it's one of those things that if you're not working toward it, you're not going to unlock it early. But you can actually pick it up right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take out the Iron Butte Horde here. I'm going to see if I can pull off my no shots fired method here.
We have to say hi to, I'm probably going to mispronounce this, les petites oiseaux, the little birds.
Oh, shit. Hello.
So happy to catch you live. First time here. Greetings from Vancouver.
Oh, right on. Outstanding. Well, hello and welcome in. Glad you could join us this evening.
James is going to go for real this time and hit the hay. Good night.
All right, James. We'll see you later, buddy. Take it easy. Thanks for being here, man.
MXT wants to know, did Deacon sell Lisa to Tucker?
Yup.
Yeah.
Collected credits and everything.
That's why he's a bit of a cunt at the beginning of the game. Excuse my language, but he is. I love Deacon. I love this game. But Deacon's not a good man.
At first.
At first. Well, I mean, he becomes a better man.
Yeah. All right, now many of you will be familiar with this. What we're doing here, this is my no shots fired method for the Iron Butte Horde. This is literally the video that got my channel noticed, or this is the method that got my channel noticed. For those of you that don't know the story, yes, I love telling the story over and over. For those of you that do not know this story, I did my Iron Butte Horde no shots fired video purely by coincidence. Had no fucking idea that I was releasing that video on Days Gone week, which was like an anniversary event of the, at the time, I think it was actually the 1 year. The first anniversary of Days Gone. It was like a week-long anniversary event. And so people were scouring the internet looking for content to post about Days Gone week. And purely by coincidence, I had released my Iron Butte no shots fired video. And somehow Sam Witwer came across that video and shared it on his Twitter. And when Sam Witwer, the actor who plays Deacon St. John, when he shared my video on his Twitter, my fucking YouTube channel just blew up. It blew up overnight. Like, I was in hundreds of thousands of views within a day or two. It was like, holy shit. And that was actually the event that led me to taking my YouTube channel seriously as a business, you know, as actually doing it for real. Now, you'll notice we do not have napalm Molotovs here because we have not been to the late part of the game. We'll have to use other items, grenades, pipe bombs, things of that nature.
I just want to say I am going to catch up with the chat in a minute, but let's watch Rex do this first.
Uh-oh.
Give them a moment to gather at the truck. There we go. They've started to split off. Create distance. Break line of sight. Give them a moment to gather. Wait till they start to break. That's as many as we're going to get. How many more have we got? Is that it? Ah, there are a couple more. Just this one?
No shots fired.
Oh, yeah.
Melee.
What's melee? Thank you for reminding me, though. I was just going to pop him in the head.
Did you get them all?
I believe so. I believe that's the last one right there. Now, notice we do not get any type of mission complete pop-up here. The reason for that, most of you will already know this, of course, we don't have the actual mission to be here yet. So all we've done is take this horde out early, purely for the purpose of gathering bounties. So let's do that. Let's go gather our bounties.
While you do that, I'm going to catch up with the chat.
I see we need to say hello to Old Lady Deep Geek.
Oh, yeah. And also, Jay Medea is with us.
Oh, hey, what's up?
And hang on, I'm scrolling back up.
Now, I have to ask, is that J Media or Medea?
Oh, yeah, it could be J Media. I just read it as Medea. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Hello, Media or Medea, whatever your name is. Let me know. I'm embarrassed I read that wrong. Oh God, where was I trying to scroll back to? Le Petit says, I gotta say, my YouTube feed these days is full of your videos. My name is Antoine. Nice meeting you all. And you're in Richmond, Vancouver.
Yeah. Welcome in. We're glad to have you with us.
Yeah.
I love Cap's comment here, and that is why it's called expert gameplay. No shots fired, no damage.
Yeah.
Just using the game system.
Mm-hmm. I will say, and I'm not in any way undermining
You're about to
your
talk
expertise.
shit, aren't you?
No, I'm just saying that this horde is a lot easier than
Actually,
you
a really
think it
easy
is.
horde. It really is an easy horde. I'm not going to say it isn't. It really is.
I can do this, no shots fired.
Better idea.
Or with Schizo's weapon. That's my favorite, is doing it with Schizo's weapons. And I do a very similar. I actually came up with it on my own. I honestly, it was not copying yours at all, but it's like, it's a natural thing to start with the horde leading them down that little channel and past the truck up there. I break off a different way about halfway through, but essentially run the same, like, counterclockwise around the camp kind of thing. Your way's actually better than mine, for sure. But you also have that, one thing I don't have is the faith in the attractors. I always blow up the trucks a little too soon or get a little worried that they're going to break off.
Yeah, I wait until they start to split off from the attractor. Once the attractor has stopped, and then when they turn, that's when you hit the button, because that's as many as you're going to get.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to Miss Gaming Lion.
Hello.
How do you become a good streamer? Well, dear, I don't know. If you meet any good streamers, ask them.
Yeah, could you let Rex know?
Yeah. Hook a brother up and introduce me to some good streamers so that I can hang out with them. And
I can answer that question a little bit for you, if you don't mind. Two things that Spornicus Rex has that I think takes being a good streamer. First of all, you have a passion for it. You have a passion for this game, for the games that you stream. You fucking enjoy it. I think that's important. And secondly, you've just been doing it a long time. You know, it takes
now.
a lot
I've been doing it a while.
A lot of practice, a lot of time. I mean, you were pretty good right from the get-go, but you've spent a lot of time, a lot of hours. I mean, millions of hours playing games, but, you know, thousands of hours streaming games as well. So it's just something that comes with experience.
Yeah, I guess so.
That'll hold.
Okay, Leroy. We did say hello to Leroy earlier, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
It'd be great to see Days Gone created in live action someday. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking a TV series. How many seasons? Maybe 2 seasons?
No,
2 or
at least
3
3.
seasons? Oh, at least 3 seasons of a TV show? Yeah. Yeah, I think it would translate better as a TV show than a movie for sure. Oh, actually, hey, hang on. We're going to need to go back to camp and maybe even the hidden loot locations before we do the sawmill. Fuck.
Oh, to get all your grenades and shit.
Yeah, grenades and all that shit. Let me see exactly what I need, because a lot of this can be picked up at hidden loot locations. We're not going to need much of this, really. Yeah. Attractors. Shit, I think
Actually,
just grenades, really. Yeah, grenades.
You can get 3 of them at Lost Lake, and then can you just leave and go back in, and they magically have 3 more?
I think so, actually. Oh, wait. I do need fuel, like, right now. Sorry.
I thought you... Oh, no, you repaired. You didn't fuel up.
Yeah, I repaired and hopped in to start gathering loot, and was like, oh, shit, I'm not quite ready to do this just yet.
I want to read out Joe's comment. He says, hey, y'all, don't forget to tune in this Saturday for the next episode of the Feedback Loop Arcade on the Spornicus Rex channel at 7 p.m. Mountain. Oh, featuring the lovely 8-Bit Terror. Oh,
that's my girl.
Thank you, sweetheart Joe. But yeah, we have our second episode ever of the Feedback Loop Arcade, which is our kind of podcast talk show type collaborative stream. We hang out with everyone in the chat, and it's kind of like a fun way to spend a Saturday evening. So hopefully you can all come and hang out with us this Saturday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah. And hello to Colorful Soldiers.
Colorful Soldiers!
You're just in time to see the sawmill.
Yeah. Here in a minute, after I gear up.
Yeah.
Let's not set false expectations. It's going to be a minute.
Passion Flower says, Days Gone the musical? CJ says, if there ever is a Days Gone 2, we should have Mr. Spizak as another character or make a cameo.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Maybe even have the cameo be Schizo. He does a double take when he sees it's not Schizo. I'm seeing lots of question marks popping on your map. You just said 2 show up. There's the 3rd one.
You know, I hate to say it, I always disregard those. I never do those.
I never used to. At my current playthrough, I've really had a lot of fun going after them. And the more I do, the more fun I have.
I think if you're looking for some trouble to get into, it's
you know me.
Yeah, it's great if you're looking for some trouble to get into.
Joe says, no, Skizzo has a twin brother we didn't know about. Yeah, he's the evil one, the evil twin brother.
Wait, what?
Now I gotcha.
Which platform is better, says Miss Gaming Lion, YouTube or Twitch? I mean...
It depends. Yeah, it just depends. I already had a lot of subscribers on YouTube because of the videos I had produced earlier. So when I started streaming, I decided to just stick with YouTube. Honestly, I've never really looked into streaming through Twitch all that much. I think one thing that I've been told about Twitch is that Twitch requires you to only stream on their platform exclusively.
Yes.
You cannot stream. Like, I can't stream on YouTube and stream on Twitch. It doesn't work that way.
I mean, technically, you could, like, you physically could make that happen, but you will get kicked off the platform. They want you to be exclusive.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people re-upload their streams to YouTube.
Yeah.
But
so it's like you
same
stream
thing.
on Twitch and then upload the video.
You have your
of
library.
The stream.
Yeah.
I see him there. Good eye. We are going to go after that wolf meat because I do want as much meat as I can possibly get before we head south.
Old lady says, how do we know for sure that Skizzo is really dead? TV and movies bring people back all the time.
Sometimes even with their throat slit, like The Walking Dead.
I don't remember that in The Walking Dead.
You didn't watch that far in.
Bard says, my PS5 camera arrived today, so you may see a new YouTube stream soon. Twitch is shit. I tried it and hated it. Fair enough.
Okay.
MXT says, Boozer had a wife just like Deacon, however it seemed that he did not dwell on his loss like Deacon did. Is that fair to say?
I think Boozer lost Joni before the collapse of society, so he's had a little more time to process it.
He also, if I may, had a different environment in which to process it.
Right. Since it was pre-apocalypse, he had, like, society
and he had
stuff,
a funeral
and closure and things of that nature,
Which is, obviously everyone grieves in their own way, but that probably helped, whereas Deacon just had absence of any closure, any answers. He lost his wife in two ways. One, obviously he thinks she's dead, and two, she was just lost. Like, he doesn't even know where she is. He can't find her body. He can't, there was no funeral. There was no wake. There was no memorial service. There was nothing like that for Deacon. So just in terms of the basic, I was wondering what you were doing. Just the basic beginning of the grieving process, he was denied.
Not today, fellas. Not today.
Oh, let me run through these links real quick, if you don't mind, while you're driving around and relooting. So Joe says, hey all, make sure to hit like on this video and leave a comment and subscribe.
Please do.
Please do hit like right now, please. And if you're watching this not live, please leave a comment later. Just it helps the algorithm. It really, just having a little bit of engagement really does help Rex out and help the channel out.
Even if you just pop in and say, bear trap!
Yeah, just leave a comment saying bear trap. And then Rex will have to comment back later.
My leg!
My leg!
Let him in.
You can also, if you want to support the channel and contribute, you can do super chat right now while we're live. That is a way you can contribute. If you're watching not live, you can do a super thanks or super sticker, I think it's called.
Super thanks, that's
well, Joe has also said super sticker, so that might be another YouTube-y thing. I'm not sure.
Not familiar with those.
But the best way to contribute to the community, if you really do want to help this channel grow and show your support, is buymeacoffee.com/SpornicusRex. That is a way you can go to either do a one-time contribution, which is an awesome way to show your support, or you can become a channel member.
How's my favorite
Now,
bounty
memberships
hunter?
are either monthly or an
Hey,
annual
Blair, how are
subscription.
things
It's
in
up
the
to
gun
you.
trade?
It starts at $1 a
Yep,
month,
that's
so it's just
nice.
$12 a year. That's really not a lot of money
Good one.
to show your support, but it really does
Yeah,
help
good.
this channel. It helps
Okay.
Spornicus Rex. It also makes him feel happy.
Yeah, yeah.
And we want him to feel
I
happy.
got it.
Yeah, yeah.
But with the memberships, you get perks and rewards for that. So you get exclusive wallpapers. You get a shout out on every live stream. You get your name in the
Yep.
opening and closing tags of the live streams. You can get stickers. You can get T-shirts and tanks and things like that. Some of the merch that we have available. So yeah, go check it out. All the details are over there at buymeacoffee.com/SpornicusRex. That's where you can go to find out the different tiers, the different levels, and take a look.
There you go. There you have it.
Speaking of merch, we also have merch available at daysgonepodcast.threadless.com. Can we throw that up on the screen? Thank you.
I was driving. Calm down. Don't
Drive
text and
press a
drive,
button.
kids. Yeah, don't text and drive.
But we have Days Gone inspired designs, Doom inspired designs, and of course the official Spornicus Rex merch.
Yeah-yo.
You too can get a photorealistic image of Rex's face on a t-shirt or a mug or a sticker or a pin or a kid's shirt. You could adorn your children with Spornicus Rex's lifelike
skull
flaming
face.
skull. You can kill the link. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, daysgonepodcast.threadless.com. That's where you go to check it out. We also have a Discord. There's the link in the chat. Thank you, Joe, for posting those links. Really appreciate it. Joe is our amazing and wonderful channel assistant. We could not do this without him. And I do want to give a big thank you to Joe because he's
Yeah,
fucking
Joe.
awesome.
Thanks,
he works
man.
really hard. So thank you, Joe. Cap says, yes, so many people would not have closure during the freak show. Always wondering, always assuming their loved ones were gone.
Yeah.
Bard says, Ricky talks about not knowing what happened to her family when they're at the hydro plant. Yeah. Yeah, she talks about her brother and her father and just like, she tried to get in touch with them, but it was too late. And Decast, what do you think happened to them? She's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gone. It was a long time ago. She has the same kind of thing that Deke has, like, drop it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it's a long time ago. Like, shut the fuck up.
But tell
we're not
me
talking
about
it.
your dead wife
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah. MXT says, which one is faster, a Screamer or a Reacher?
Oh, the Reacher. That's literally all the Reacher has going for them is their speed.
Also, well, I mean, the Screamers have that really
Yeah,
fast
when they're
little
running
run,
away
but they
from
run
you,
away.
they go pretty fucking
yeah.
fast. Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I wonder who would win a foot race, a Reacher or a Screamer.
Miss Gaming Lion says, are they doing a second game? Not currently. There's no info on a sequel to this. There is a movie in development, a movie adaptation, so we'll see. They should. Yeah, they absolutely should.
Oh, yeah. Damn sure. Okay. Just about done picking stuff up here. I do recommend gearing up as much as you can before you head into the sawmill. With the right tools, like the MG45 or the MG55 or the Chicago Chopper or stuff like that, with the right tools, honestly, the Sawmill Horde's not that hard. It's really not. It's the same. It's very formulaic. Once you learn the formula of getting the enemies to flow where you want them to be, here's the thing. I've said this all along. You can't just run in and piss off a horde and take off running wherever they chase you. You have to set it up where that you are instead pissing them off and then leading them where you want them to be.
So the root of that is knowing where you want them to be.
Right.
that's
which
the
comes
first
from
step.
scouting ahead and, planning your route and everything. And
often a lot of trial and error.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And we are going to do this in nighttime. So this is one of the only hordes that I prefer to do at night. Because I like to get them when they are down in their feeding pit. Generally, when I go hunt hordes, hunt them during the day so that I can get them clustered up inside their cave or their house where they sleep during the day or whatever. This horde at night, They're all going to cluster up nice and neat down here in this feeding pit. And that allows us to get to elevation above them somewhere and literally just rain death and destruction on them at the start of the encounter.
Don't poke the hornet's nest, says Cap, without a game plan.
There you go.
Hubert says, I think that's enough of being awake for nearly 24 hours for me. Good night, or should it be good morning? Because it's almost 6 a.m. here. Oh, Hubert. Go get some sleep.
Hubert, hey, we really appreciate you, man. You're a fucking trooper.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, buddy. You want to see this sawmill bit, just watch it later when you get up tomorrow. Or this evening, I guess? Okay, I like to park the bike right here, point it away from the horde, just in case we need to make our escape. Let's make a save game before we go in. We're about to get our setup done. And I'm just going to stick to the tried and true method, man. I'm not trying to show anything new here. I'm showing you how Spawnicus Rex does this. There is a reason that I space these mines out where I put them. I like them spaced out a lot because these mines are not here to get kills. It is not what these mines are in position for. I'm not trying to get a huge number of kills with them. What I'm trying to do is give myself fallback points. Enemies, whatever enemies are in the lead, will step on these bombs and I can fall back, give myself time to reload, pop another focus cocktail if I need to, and get back in the fight. That's what these bombs are for. They're not there for the purpose of achieving a high kill count. They are there to create distance and buy me time to fall back and reload. Now, I would actually like for you to select the proximity mine. Thank you. There we go. Same with these. I'm going to... Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. There's something set them off down there. All right.
What are they after?
Yeah, what are they after? There's probably a breaker or a screamer or something down there. Look at that shit. So we'll have to be careful while we're setting up here because now that they are aggroed, they're out moving around looking for shit to eat. So we'll have to be careful not to get their attention on this end. But what I'm doing here, there are 3 paths by which they will follow you when you lead them to the tunnel. They will come around right here. They will come around right here between these 2 silos. And they will come around right here. These are the 3 paths by which they will follow you when you start leading them toward the tunnel.
Watch out.
Yeah, I want to make sure I do not get their attention.
Yeah.
We're just going to chill for a sec.
Let them all settle.
We're going to chill
down,
for a
boys.
sec, catch up with the chat, and let them do their thing. Here in a second, we'll pick up where we left off. Is a runner faster than a non-infected wolf? Yes, they are. The runner... I actually, when I first started playing Days Gone, the runners were my least favorite enemy in the game. I spent the entire fucking game trying to get the bike maxed out. Got to Diamond Lake Camp, tried to get maxed out, level 3 trust with Diamond Lake Camp so I could get the maximum engine upgrade and the maximum nitro upgrade. Dude, I fought all fucking game trying to get to that point where I could max out my bike because...
So you could
I
run the runners.
assumed that with a maxed out bike and maxed out nitro, you would be able to finally outpace the runners. And you simply cannot. It cannot be done. Now, you can dodge them and evade them sometimes. And
have them given up.
Yeah,
give
you can get them to
me.
fall off a cliff or run them into a tree and shit like that. It can be done. Generally, I just get off the bike and fucking murder them because you can't outrun them.
I would always just ignore them until it gives you the little button prompt when they leap at you and it goes slow-mo and be like, okay, bang, I'll shoot you now. And then, like, whatever. They don't have to bother you until that moment. They are entirely avoidable in that sense.
Yeah.
That you don't have to kill them. They can just chase you as long as you're not getting off the bike anytime soon.
Oh, they will chase you and tackle you off the bike.
But you get that little thing that you have to shoot them.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
Yeah, so you just shoot them at that point and then just keep ignoring them. You can do that. I mean, I'm not advising it, but I'm saying you can.
Yeah.
They are, for the most tenacious enemy, they are actually very easy to avoid.
Yeah.
In a way. Sorry, I was distracted. I was like, where are you go? You know there's a horde down there, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're about to do that. Look at that. Look at those messy motherfuckers.
And that is
Good
not
Lord.
500 of them.
No, because they spawn in
the
like
horde,
different batches.
Yeah, the horde is 500, but I don't actually know the numbers. Do you know the numbers?
I do not know. Per wave, no. I'm glad I didn't just roll up in there. Check it out. We still have some settling back down to the feeding pit. I'm going to have to get clear here. No, no, you don't.
Maybe make a run for the bridge.
I do not want to start this yet. Motherfucker, we're doing it, aren't we? God damn it. All right, we're in there. We are in the fight, folks. So I have a mine to my right about to go off. There we go. That'll buy us a little distance. Let's get some grenades in there. That fucked up my pathing. Okay, we're going to take him this way for now. I do have other tools available. That's the thing about this game, man. Know where you want to lead them when things fuck up. Get some distance, break line of sight, let them go to that attractor. Okay, I've got a choke point here. I'm going to put that on the other side of it and open fire. Here we go. This is my kill zone. I want to take out as many as I can right here before I have to back up. Time to go. Want to reload. Have that reload animation done before you pop this trap. Light them up. Take out as many as I can right here at this choke point. Time to move. Got to get them at that barrel. Oh, that's not going to work very well for us. Oh, it is working. Never mind. Okay, and we're moving. Going to bring them this way. Gonna put in tractor bomb, I think. No, hang on, let me have it. Give me it. There we go, right there. I didn't throw in tractor bomb. He threw like a fucking rock or something. God damn it. All right. Let's go ahead and get some distance. You're gonna let me out of there, you fuck. Okay.
Heal.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Hey, Austin, go. Starting to be funky. So this actually still works as a choke point because they're still going to have to climb over that. You can use these twice. It's not a trap this time that's going to kill them all by itself, but it will provide you with a bit of a choke point. Now, there's a reason I've doubled back. Now we're going to lead them to the traps. I believe the other wave has popped. No worries. That's why we have these kill zones set up. Now, you'll see what's going to happen. I'm going to use these bombs here to create distance. That's all I'm doing with them. I want to take out those guys in the lead and then get some distance. I'm not using those bombs to get high numbers of kills. I'm using them to maintain distance between myself and the rest of the horde. Fall back and reload. Let that bomb take out the guys in the lead. All right, we're going to slow down the pace a little bit.
Any reason why you just switched to the SMP9?
Yes, ma'am. I was out of ammo for the MG45. It's always faster to switch weapons than reload. Okay. That's enough for now. We don't want to piss off too many of them and get all of them coming this way. I don't necessarily want them to waste my last bomb either, though. Okay, are they done aggroing and chasing? Got one coming in this way. I do put this bomb here to protect my flank. Be aware that can backfire on you, though, because if they get in there and get on top of that bomb before you're ready for it, they go blow your ass up, too. All right, so we're going to top off our ammo. Boom, look at that, 366 machine gun ammo. We just about ran that MG45 dry, man. All right, so now you'll note that there are also lots of crafting materials in here. So this is a really good opportunity to remake your bombs. It's really not necessary. You can clear the rest of the horde without using all these traps and stuff. I just like to. I also like to put them out there just in case, because you saw we were set up great to move in a second ago, and it still got all fucky and things got all messed up, and we had to improvise. So that's why I do like to have another round of bombs set up just in case things go fucky again.
Does it count as improvising if you just go to plan B?
Yes, it counts as improvising when I didn't actually have a plan B. I just know other parts of the map that work really well.
MXT is asking, should we avoid buying weapons that are in poor condition?
Definitely. Absolutely. In fact, folks, I'll tell you right now, there's only a handful of weapons I buy, period. And that's me. That's my personal play style. I know which guns work best for me. I only ever buy, I can pretty much tell you in order, it would be the MWS and the M40 sniper rifle from Lost Lake. And then I don't buy anything else there until I can get the US 5.56 and the MG45 from there. The next weapons that I would buy would be the C8 as soon as you get to Lost Lake, and the Talon 7, of course, right before you leave Lost Lake. And that's it. Those are the only weapons that I purchase in the first half of the game. The MWS, the M40, the MG45, the US 5.56, C8, and Talon 7.
You said Lost Lake twice. You meant Hot Springs and Lost Lake.
I may have, but those are the weapon titles. Those are the only weapons that I purchase. And then when I get to Wizard Island,
BFG, motherfucker.
I only ever purchase the BFG, and really that's the only one you need. But I get the Rock Chuck too, just because it is nice to have. That is a good weapon, but I don't actually use it much anymore.
Jay says, if I was an NPC, I would stick with Spornicus. Sheesh. Anton says, increased penetration. Can you explain that comment? Because that is important.
Oh, I can tell you all about increased penetration.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, several times, please. Okay, so what we're talking about here, I can't show the challenge mode patch, but Borslav 24/7 has this all over his channel. Getting the ambush camp rush challenge, even just bronze standard, the lowest ranking in ambush camp rush will gain you like +1 penetration, where a weapon will penetrate one more enemy than it normally would. So it'll go through 2 enemies now. You get silver and you get increased penetration. You get gold, you get even more increased penetration. And then you also have this skill under the ranged skill tree. I actually don't know exactly which one it is until I find it. Right there. 2 birds, 1 bullet. This also increases projectile penetration.
Which you can actually buy right now because you have a skill point.
Holy shit, I can. I should have done that before taking on the Sawmill Horde, huh?
Do it right now.
But I actually just got this skill point just now while doing the Sawmill Horde. So we'll do it to finish up the Horde. And maybe you'll be able to see in
Hit
work.
X, bring up the tutorial.
Oh, yeah. So allows bullets to penetrate through enemies and into their allies behind them. So I guess it's just 1 level of penetration, goes through the first enemy, hits the enemy behind him. But if you also have the patch from challenge mode, ambush camp rush challenge, then you get even more penetration. So I believe you can have it up to where the bullets are literally passing through the first 3 enemies and hitting the 4th enemy behind them. And I know for a fact I have gotten triple and quadruple kills with sniper rifles before.
Oh, yeah. We've had several instances of 4 kills with 1 bullet.
Yeah.
CJ says, the Chicago chopper with the mag upgrade is my personal favorite primary. That thing makes you feel safe even when running into a horde without a high capacity special like the MGs or the RPG.
Exactly right. And that is the main reason that a lot of people carry the chopper as a primary weapon, because you could go through the entire game with the chopper, the BFG, and the SMP-9 and need to swap weapons, even for the biggest hordes. You just never need to swap weapons if you're running that setup. But to me, the auto shotgun is still just more fun.
Quick answer for colorful soldiers. Do weapons in poor condition actually perform worse than other weapons?
Yes.
And yes is the answer.
Well, now, it's not like other games where if your weapon durability is low and the weapon's in poor condition because it has a low durability, which reduces the performance. It's not like that at all. In this case, it's simply that they're just a lower quality of weapon.
The stats are lower.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And
like,
it doesn't change. It's not variable. It's like
correct,
you can compare the two SMP9s, the level 4 that you have
Right.
here and the level 2
Yeah.
I think you can buy.
Yeah. And there's a level 1 as well. There's
is
like
there?
a junk quality condition, a poor quality condition, and then this, and I think another one too later. Let's allow me just a moment. We're going to go ahead and launch into this horde again, as this may require a little concentration.
Sure.
There's a breaker up there. I hear the breaker. I would rather have napalm Molotovs here, but it's okay. I'll use standard Molotovs if that's all I have. It still kind of coats the area in fire, and enemies running through it will catch on fire. Standard Molotovs left, so... Oh, that motherfucker. That's why I put them bombs there, folks. To create distance. All right, let's let them start piling up behind us. Wait a minute, I have enemies here. Well, you can have a mine, sir. You can have one too. That might be just about all of them, actually. I don't see many more coming up behind him. I think that's going to be most of them. All right. I think we just did it, folks. I think we just cleared... Well, we just got one from the other end of the tunnel. He was trying to get in the back door, wasn't he?
Sneaky, sneaky.
What you get for trying to get in the back door without consent,
He should have asked for consent. He should have asked for permission.
Fucking asshole. Oh, and it started snowing. We're done. We know we've completed the Sawmill Horde because it pretty much always starts snowing when you finish the Sawmill Horde.
Is that why I always have such a good feeling whenever it starts snowing at the sawmill?
Yeah.
I never noticed that it's triggered by finishing the horde.
Pretty much every time, yeah.
I want to answer MXT's question real quick.
Yeah, what you got?
When Deacon collects freaker ears, does he collect 2 ears or just 1 per freaker? The answer is just 1.
Yep.
The camps only accept 1 ear. 1 ear is 1 freak that you've killed, and they accept, I believe it's the left ear. I think it's mentioned somewhere in the game.
Which one it is. Yeah,
I think it is explained somewhere, but I honestly don't fucking remember where, because I knew it on my first playthrough, but I don't remember where it tells you. But yeah, I think it's the left. Is that your breaker? Yeah, there he is. Smoke bomb, executioner.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You've got executioner now.
I do
right?
have now. Yeah. You do still have to come up on him from behind. That does work best.
No, you don't have to.
It works.
It may work better,
best
but
that way.
yeah, you don't have to.
Consistent that way.
Dandy Denny says always try the back door.
With consent.
Can freakers and infected animals starve to death? No, they are not going to starve. There's actually one of the scientist
they
missions.
have lots of things they can eat, even herbs and berries and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say one of the scientists, the Nero scientist missions that you do, you eavesdrop on one, and they're explaining that they've dissected a freak and found like berries and stuff in its stomach, so they know they are not going to outlast them.
He says they're not going to starve to death when they run out of us to eat.
Yep. CJ says, now that's what you call maximum penetration. In regards to the bullet penetration, for clarification.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're just about done harvesting our bounties here, and we should have something like 800 to 900 of them. Because it's 300 for Iron Butte, and it's 500 for the Sawmill.
plus a few for the breakers and the screamers and the runners and yada yada yada. There's some more up on the road.
There are. I wonder what happened over there. I don't think
that could be the little the dead bodies. I went to investigate this route. Don't fall off that cliff.
Yeah,
don't fall off
go
that
down
cliff.
that cliff.
I did.
Yeah.
I went that way and fucking died.
Right. Okay, we're gonna head back up this way.
Yeah, there's a little cluster of like three dead, humans.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I mean? Like, not infected.
Yeah, gotcha.
And there's not really much good loot on them. The Jameson Juice Box says she Claire-splained it. Oh no. Is that a thing? Did I over-explain? I'm sorry.
Someone's coming.
To quote Spornicus Rex, I'm not being funny or sarcastic.
Always using my lines against me now. Fuck.
You here to buy something?
How's it going, Buzz?
Okay. I'll top you off. See you around.
Woo! Man, I did not expect for this one to go quite so long tonight.
Yeah, we went an extra hour.
Yeah. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we got to this point where we've wrapped up everything in the northern part of the game.
Hey, Deke. How you
CJ
been?
says that could be a new thing.
Hey, Blair,
Care to
how are things in the
Claire-splain?
Okay.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I'm confused.
She doesn't have
Yeah,
grenades.
good.
Her grenades haven't respawned. That's interesting. I assumed we had been gone long enough for the grenades to respawn.
It sounds so rude when you say, I don't know why, but it's like I'm trying to think of some sort of way to make a joke out of it, but her grenades haven't respawned. It just sounded kind of
All right.
dirty.
Baby, that's just my voice. I literally can't help that. I'm just
Hey,
talking
Deke.
about fucking grenades.
You be
And you're like,
careful out
oh,
there."
that sounds sexy.
Oh yeah, baby, say it again. Say grenades one more time.
Her grenades haven't expired yet. Her grenades haven't respawned yet. Fucking weirdo.
Hey, you know I'm not the only
No,
one.
I meant Blair.
Oh. Well, because her grenades haven't respawned. Oh, look at that with Mount Tealson in the background.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. Let's do that
That's
one.
quite poetic.
Yeah, we've been there.
And then some random dude with a gun, right?
I guess we could maybe do some field of view and
Jenny, what is that emoji you put in there? There's like mangoes or something. What are those? Cantaloupes?
whose melons are we talking about now?
Dandy Denny's.
Oh my.
Dandy Denny's grenades.
Oh, her okay, yeah, gotcha. Right. Cool. That's actually really good. I think that's going to be a thumbnail, folks.
CJ says, Claire-splain could be getting a more in-depth explanation. Rexplain would be covering up a mistake he made by saying I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Like with the jumps earlier.
Yeah, I was demonstrating something, man. Calm down.
Cap says nipple rings equal grenade pins.
Wait, what? Actually, I'd kind of like to have a nipple ring that is a grenade pin.
I hate nipple rings. I can't. I mean, to each their own. Like, if you have nipple rings or you want to get
It's not
your nipples
something you would
pierced,
want, yeah.
I'm literally holding my boobs right now out of like
baby.
cringe. I can't. I don't like things fucking with nipples. It just squicks me out. I'm just like, no.
Squicks me out.
It does. Just no.
I don't even
stop.
know what that means, man.
Just like makes me go. I can't.
All right, folks, I think that's about enough for this evening. I am fucking tired. It's been a long time since I've done a 3-hour stream, man. So yeah, this has been an absolute fucking blast. I love playing Days Gone, and I love playing Days Gone with you guys. It's literally one of my favorite things to do. So we do have one more episode of Days Gone expert gameplay coming up this
You're
Friday.
going to do all of the southern regions in that one episode?
No. What we will do is we will probably like get through the shit with Corey where we're introduced to the southern regions and we get to camp and make a save game there. And, if we have time, we may go do a couple of missions as well. But keep in mind, this coming up Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, it's going to be the last bit of Days Gone on my channel for a little while because the very next week is when The Witcher 3 next gen version launches. So we'll be picking up The Witcher 3 next gen version on December 14th, Wednesday, December 14th. We'll be starting that. But we're going to get in as much Days Gone as we can before then.
Right. And you will be coming back to this playthrough? Like, this is just going to be on pause for
I would
a little
imagine
bit?
so, yeah. I'll try to hang on to this save file. That way we'll be able to pick up right here when we do resume the Days Gone. It will still be expert gameplay. It's going to be Witcher 3 expert gameplay. So we're going to keep the expert gameplay series going. We'll just be transitioning over to different games as, stuff comes out that we want to play.
And you guys know Spornicus Rex. We will never run out of games for the expert gameplay.
Yeah, we're not going to run out of games. We're not going to run out of games that I am both passionate about and somewhat good at. So that's not a problem.
Your version of somewhat good at is what everyone else considers fucking genius level expert. So yeah, we're good. We're solid.
Yeah.
Aw, you blushing.
Yeah.
Aw.
Modesty's kicking in.
Aw. Well, I want to say thank you to everyone for being here. This has been a really fun stream. I love getting to ride shotgun on these and help you out with the chat, so I appreciate that. So yeah, you're streaming next tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. And then you'll be in tomorrow morning with Callisto Protocol, right?
Yeah,
on your channel?
tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Mountain.
Telling y'all, Callisto Protocol is a lot of fucking fun. Y'all need to be watching that shit if you can. It's fucking killer.
And I'm gonna have a video. For that.
You're working on some new content for that game, aren't you? Yeah, right on.
Yeah, I have a
nice,
really cool video I've been working on.
Oh shit! Juicebox says the only piercings I've ever had were later pulled out by doctors with vice grips. I worked as a bouncer for a few years ago as a young man. I worked as a bouncer, and I've seen piercings get pulled out in bar fights and shit. It's not pretty, man. It's really not. And then anyway, CJ says, how have we never nicknamed him Rex the Tex? I did have the nickname Texas Rexus for a while, that was going around for a while there. It fits, Texas Rexus. But yeah, dude, I'm done. That's it for me.
All right.
Love you guys. I'm fucking out of here.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.